Relax now. Let the air around you soften. Let your breath slow. Let your body melt into stillness. You are safe and you are calm. With every inhale, you gather peace. With every exhale, you release the weight of the day. Allow your mind to drift like a feather carried by a gentle evening breeze. Notice how your eyelids grow heavier, how your shoulders loosen, how even your heartbeat feels slower, more steady, more at rest. Our story today begins at the very center of warmth, the soul of a castle, a place that glows even in the darkest of nights, the kitchen hearth. Imagine stepping quietly into this room. The air is thick with the fragrance of wood smoke and herbs. The giant hearth blazes low with firelight, its logs crackling softly, like whispers meant only for you. A single cook moves slowly in the dim light. They stir a heavy wooden spoon inside a steaming pot. The broth simmers gently, releasing the scents of thyme, sage, and leeks. Herbs gathered fresh from the castle gardens that very morning. The gentle sound of bubbling water, the occasional pop of a log, creates a rhythm that soothes the senses, lulling you into deeper stillness. Now, listen closely. Can you hear the faint creak of wooden boards beneath the cook's steps? The scrape of a ladle against iron? The sound is not harsh, but soft, worn, smooth over years of use. Everything in this kitchen has a story. Every pot, every spoon, every ember glowing faintly in the clay oven along the wall. That oven is alive with warmth. Though the fire from the day before has long since faded, its embers still glow like sleepy stars, holding on to their heat. Inside, bread slowly begins to rise, its dough kissed by the gentle warmth. The fragrance is faint, at first flour, yeast, and water transformed into something more, a promise of nourishment, of comfort. You feel the air warm from the hearth, cool from the night breeze, drifting through the small, arched window. The two blend together like a lullaby of temperature, wrapping you in safety. The leaves outside rustle faintly, as if they too are whispering you deeper into rest. Here, nothing rushes. Here, nothing disturbs. You are only meant to drift, to follow the rhythm of the kitchen sounds, the crackle of the fire, the soft rise of bread, the gentle stirring of a pot. This is where our story begins. And already, you feel yourself sinking deeper, wrapped in the calm embrace of the Castle Kitchen Hearth. Good. Now that you are resting here, notice how each sound and scent in this place draws you deeper into calm. The fire doesn't roar. It hums softly, like a friend murmuring comfort. The pot doesn't boil harshly. It simmers with patience, steady and soothing. Even the air itself feels as though it is breathing with you, warm on the inhale, cool on the exhale. The cook leans over the wooden table. Upon it rest small bowls, each holding precious spice of salt gathered from the sea. Peppercorns traded from faraway lands, saffron threads glowing faintly golden in the dim light. He pinches a little salt, letting it fall into the bubbling broth, and the soft hiss it makes as it touches the surface is like a sigh of release. Beyond the heavy wooden door, the castle sleeps. The halls are quiet, the torches burn low, and even the guards move slowly at their posts, lulled by the stillness of the night. Yet here, in the kitchen, life continues in gentle motion. A fire's warmth, bread's slow rising, the cook's quiet carol, weaving together to create a sanctuary of calm. Look again at the clay oven by the wall. Its stones are ancient, smoothed by centuries of use, holding the memory of countless loaves baked before tonight. You can almost imagine the hands of bakers long gone, sliding wooden peels in and out, listening to the same sounds, smelling the same scents. Generations have stood here, in this same glow, and now you stand here too, a part of this timeless rhythm. The linen cloth over the dough lifts ever so slightly as the bread rises under its gentle cover. The air grows thick with the aroma, warm, earthy, and sweet, filling the entire room with comfort. It is the smell of home, of safety, of belonging. Even if you've never stood in a castle kitchen before, in your heart, this place feels familiar, like a memory you always carried but never knew. The cook hums softly to himself, a tune with no words, only notes drifting lazily into the air. The melody blends with the fire's crackle, with the faint rustle of leaves outside, with the faraway sound of night birds calling. Together they create a lullaby, not sharp or loud, but flowing and endless, guiding you deeper, always deeper, into calm. Now, let your breathing match the rhythm of this place. In with the warmth of the bread, out with the coolness of the night air. In with the safety of the hearth, out with the burdens of the day. Each breath connects you more closely to the story, more deeply to the stillness. And as you stand here, near the glowing fire, watching bread slowly bake, listening to the heartbeat of the castle itself, you feel the truth. That peace is found not in grand moments, but in the quiet ones, in the steady warmth of embers, in the fragrance of loaves. Yet to be finished in the simple act of resting in the present. This is the gift of the Castle Kitchen Hearth, a place that welcomes you, soothes you, and carries you toward sleep. The night deepens outside the castle walls, but within the kitchen, time seems to slow, almost to stillness. The fire burns low, steady and patient, its glow painting the stone walls in soft amber light. Shadows rise and fall, like quiet waves across the flagstones, and you can almost imagine them breathing along with you. The cook's spoon moves gently, round and round, stirring not just the broth, but the very air with calm. The bubbling of the pot is hypnotic soft, rhythmic, like the sound of rain tapping on a window pane. You hear it, and your thoughts grow lighter, drifting like leaves floating down a quiet stream. Close your eyes, if they're not already closed, and picture the kitchen more clearly. See the heavy wooden beams above, darkened with age. See the rows of copper pans hung neatly against the wall, each one catching the firelight and reflecting it in little glimmers. See the long table, scattered with herbs, dough, bowls of flour, and the marks of many years of work. This is not just a room, it's a living memory, filled with the echoes of countless nights just like this. The bread in the oven begins to grow fuller, its crust taking shape, golden brown beneath the gentle embers. The scent grows stronger, now warm, comforting, sweet, with a hint of smoke. It fills the kitchen like a blanket. You inhale, and it feels as though you are being wrapped in safety. You exhale, and you let go of everything heavy. Outside the kitchen door, a faint breeze drifts through the corridors. It brushes past stone arches, carrying the night's coolness inward. You can hear it, soft as a sigh, joining the sounds of the crackling fire. Somewhere far away in the courtyard, an owl calls once, then silence again. Every sound is gentle, perfectly placed, like a soft note in a song designed to ease you further towards sleep. The cook moves slowly, deliberately, as though he too is part of this lullaby. He wipes his hands on his apron, places a lid back on a pot, and adjusts a log in the hearth. Each motion is unhurried, careful, respectful of the silence. Even the smallest movements feel like rituals of peace, designed not to disturb, but to soothe. The kitchen's warmth meets the coolness of the stone floor beneath your feet. You sense the balance: the fire above, the earth below, the air drifting in, the water simmering in the pot. The four elements surround you, each one gentle, each one guiding you further down into rest. You lean against the old wooden table, resting, listening, breathing. The cook hums again, that same soft tune, and it mingles with the sounds of night. There is no urgency here, no demand, no rush. Only the endless patience of the fire, the slow rise of bread, the calm unfolding of night in the castle's heart. And you realize you could stay here forever, in this timeless kitchen, where nothing troubles you, where even the smallest details, the smell of bread, the pop of a log, the sigh of the wind are here to comfort you. This is where you belong, here in the glow of the hearth, where sleep waits gently, like a hand guiding you further into dreams. The firelight flickers, and for a moment, you imagine the hearth itself breathing, the flames rising as you inhale, falling as you exhale. A perfect rhythm, a dance between you and the gentle glow of the fire. You are no longer just watching, you are a part of this quiet ritual, connected to the warmth, the scent, the stillness. The cook pauses, resting his spoon, and walks toward the great clay oven. He leans close, peering inside at the loaves that are baking slowly, tenderly, with no rush. The crusts are golden now, cracking slightly as steam escapes. He reaches for a wooden peel and slides it gently beneath one loaf, lifting it with great care, as though handling a treasure. The soft thump of the bread placed upon the wooden table echoes like a heartbeat through the kitchen. The scent swells, filling every corner of the room. It is deep and rich now bread, transformed by fire into something that feels more than food. It feels like comfort itself. You breathe it in, and it spreads warmth through your chest, through your arms, through your very bones. You breathe it out, and every ounce of tension leaves your body. The cook lays the loaf on the table, covers it with linen, and returns quietly to his work. The kitchen is not busy, not loud, not frantic. It moves at the speed of nightfall itself, slow, tender, endlessly calm. Imagine now that you are seated upon a wooden stool by the fire. The heat reaches your skin, gentle but steady, like a blanket of light. You listen to the shifting logs, the faint hiss as sap burns away, the quiet sighs of air moving through the chimney. Above you, the stars turn unseen beyond the stone ceiling. But here in the kitchen, time feels suspended. Each moment is stretched, softened, so you can rest fully within it. The castle walls beyond remain silent. No footsteps echo down the halls. No voices break the night. Only the kitchen lives, a heartbeat glowing inside stone. The hearth hums its steady song, and you drift deeper into its rhythm. The cook ladles soup from the pot into a small bowl. Steam curls upward, like silver threads weaving into the night air. He sets the bowl on the table, its warmth spreading outward, filling the space with the gentle scent of herbs. The moment feels sacred food, not just for the body, but for the soul. And you realize that this is why the hearth has always been the heart of the home. Not for grandeur, not for riches, not for show, but for these moments of simple warmth, of nourishment, of belonging. The bread rising, the soup simmering, the fire breathing it is all a reminder that peace can be found in the simplest of places. So breathe again. In with the warmth, out with the stillness. With each cycle, you feel yourself drifting deeper, carried by the sounds, the scents, the glow. You are no longer standing in the kitchen, you are floating within it, cradled by its calm. And as the night deepens, the hearth promises to keep burning for you, watching over your rest, guiding you gently toward the dreams that wait beyond. The night stretches long, but inside the kitchen, it feels as though time has folded itself into an endless present, always calm, always steady, always safe. The embers shift and glow, faint sparks drifting upward like tiny fireflies caught in a slow dance. Their light flickers against the stone walls, and each flicker feels like a soft lull, pulling you deeper into ease. The cook moves gently, his motions unhurried, each step across the flagstones like a whisper. He checks the loaves one by one, sliding them from the oven with the same care you might give to holding a newborn. He sets them down on the long wooden table, where the loaves rest in silence, their crusts cooling, their scent filling the room even more richly now. The bread breathes as it cools, the crust crackling faintly, a tender sound almost like the hushed whisper of leaves in the wind. You listen, and even this tiny sound feels like music. Everything here belongs to the same song, the fire's rhythm, the soup's bubbling, the loaf's soft crackle, the sigh of the breeze through the arched window, all of it blending, all of it flowing, all of it guiding you further and further into stillness. The cook pours fresh water into a clay cup, setting it down on the table with a soft tap. He doesn't drink yet. Instead, he sits for a moment, folds his hands, and simply rests in the glow of the fire. You watch him, and you sense that he too is lulled by this atmosphere. Even the one who works here cannot help but surrender to the peace of the kitchen hearth. You close your eyes, and the images become more vivid in your mind. You imagine the warmth against your face, the cool stone floor beneath your feet, the smell of herbs and bread lingering in the air. You imagine the hush of the night beyond the castle walls, the rustle of trees, the far call of an owl, the faint movement of clouds across the moon. Every detail is soft, every detail is safe. And then, in your imagination, you begin to wander just slightly. You picture yourself rising from the stool and moving closer to the clay oven. You place your hands near the stones, not touching, only feeling the faint pulse of warmth radiating outward. It feels alive, as though the oven itself is breathing in, ancient guardian of the castle. Keeping the heart alive through the long night, you lean closer, breathing in deeply, letting the scent of baking bread fill you. It drifts through your senses, thick and sweet, carrying with it the promise of comfort. You hold the breath, and then let it go slowly, exhaling the last remnants of the day's worries. Again, you inhale warmth, and exhale stillness. Inhale peace, and exhale release. The cook hums softly again, a tune with no beginning and no end. It rises and falls with the firelight, weaving into your thoughts until you cannot tell where his song ends and your dreams begin. The Castle Kitchen Hearth has become more than a room. Now it is a cradle, a sanctuary, a world where only calm exists. And as you rest in its embrace, you feel yourself sinking even deeper, as though each breath carries you further down into soft, quiet sleep. The castle lies silent, but in this kitchen, the silence feels alive, not empty, but full of presence. The air glows with the warmth of the hearth, and every sound, however small, seems to echo like a note of music in the stillness. The faint crack of bread cooling on the table, the hush of the night breeze slipping through the archway, the low hum of simmering broth all combine into a lullaby, made not of instruments, but of life itself. You are still sitting near the fire, your body relaxed, your mind softened, your heart steady. The flames dance slowly, almost lazily, as though they too are ready to drift into rest. Shadows shift gently across the walls, their movements soothing, steady, never sharp. Watching them is like watching clouds pass in the sky, slow, quiet, effortless. The cook pours a ladle of broth into a clay bowl, sets it down carefully, and sprinkles a few green herbs on top. The fragrance rises fresh and earthy, mingling with the deep scent of bread. The kitchen feels even fuller now, every breath carrying nourishment, every inhalation pulling you deeper into peace. He sits again at the long table, folding his hands, not rushing to eat, not rushing to do anything. He simply exists in this moment, and you realize you are meant to do the same. There is no tomorrow here, no yesterday either. Only now, only the glow, the warmth, the scent, the hush, only the feeling of being safe within stone walls, sheltered from the night, yet connected to the quiet world beyond. If you listen carefully, you can hear the faint rustling of the leaves outside. Imagine them swaying softly in the night breeze, their whispers carrying secrets of centuries past. The trees have stood as long as the castle has, watching, waiting, holding memories in their roots. And tonight, they sing to you in their own quiet way, reminding you that rest is not just allowed, it's natural. The cook leans back in his chair, sighing contentedly. His hum resumes, deeper this time, slower, as though his own body is surrendering to the hearth's pull. The tune has no words, yet you understand it. It is the sound of contentment, of belonging, of letting go. It wraps around you as surely as the fire's warmth. The loaves on the table rest peacefully beneath their cloths, cooling, waiting to be shared. They are patient, just as the night is patient. Nothing here is urgent. The kitchen is a world where everything happens in its own time, unhurried, unforced. And in that unhurried rhythm, you too find ease. Your breaths grow longer now, each one carrying you further inward. The fire glows lower, but steadier, as though it knows exactly how to comfort you. Your mind drifts with the crackle of the wood, with the hush of the leaves, with the faint echo of the cook's song. You are no longer watching the kitchen, you are inside its dream, part of its endless calm. And in this dream, you realize the hearth is not just fire and stone, it's a heart, a steady, timeless heart, beating softly, guiding you into sleep. The night has now wrapped the castle in its deepest quiet. Outside, the world is hushed, the moon drifting high above stone towers, stars scattered like silver grains across the velvet sky. Yet here, inside the kitchen, the hearth remains a steady companion, glowing faintly, never fading, always breathing warmth into the stillness. The cook has settled into his chair by the fire. His hands rest in his lap, his eyes half closed, listening as much as you are to the soft crackle of wood, the gentle hum of air through the chimney, the faint breath of the embers. He does not need to move. He does not need to speak. In this place, stillness is the truest language. You picture yourself leaning back, your body heavy, your muscles loose, your mind drifting like smoke rising into the rafters. Each flicker of the flames lulls you deeper. Each sound, each scent, each shadow brings you closer to rest. The kitchen has become less a place and more a dream, a sanctuary of timelessness, where sleep is not only welcomed, but inevitable. The bread on the table continues to cool, its crust crackling now and again, like a soft whisper reminding you of its presence. The broth in the pot has quieted, no longer bubbling as before, but holding its warmth, waiting patiently. Everything in this room is patient. Everything here understands the rhythm of night, the slow surrender of hours, the ease of drifting. Beyond the small window, a breeze carries with it the faintest scent of night blossoms from the castle garden. You can almost smell their sweetness, mingling with the aroma of bread. The two weave together the earthiness of the kitchen, the freshness of the garden, till the air itself feels like a soft quilt, layered in scents, wrapping you completely. Your breath matches the hearth again, slow and steady. Inhale with the faint glow of embers. Exhale with the drifting smoke rising upward. You feel grounded, safe, and cradled, as though the castle itself has drawn you close and promised to protect you through the night. The cook shifts slightly, resting his chin in his hand. His humming is quieter now, almost like a murmur meant only for himself, or perhaps meant for you. The tune rocks back and forth, like a cradle swinging in the dark. It is not music you recognize, and yet it feels familiar, as though you have heard it in another time, another life, in another quiet kitchen where a fire once burned low. The glow of the hearth casts golden light on the stone walls, but the shadows reach far into the corners, soft and inviting. If you look long enough, the shadows themselves begin to blur and soften, melting into dreamlike shapes, clouds, waves, drifting leaves. Your mind follows them, slowly, effortlessly, as though they are guiding you to sleep. And so you let yourself drift, because here, in the Castle Kitchen Hearth, nothing is required of you. Nothing is demanded. You are only asked to rest, to breathe, to let the warmth carry you deeper and deeper into dreams. The castle sleeps on, its towers silent under the watch of the moon. But here, in the kitchen, the hearth glows softly, a golden ember against the vastness of night. You are wrapped in its warmth, every flicker of flame drawing you deeper into comfort, every breath slower, calmer, more serene. The cook shifts once more, his body as slow as the fire itself. He rises from his chair, takes the wooden peel again, and slides it gently beneath another loaf. He lifts it, places it on the table, then lowers the cloth to cover it, as though tucking a child into bed. The crackle of the crust greets the silence with a hushed voice, and you listen as though it is speaking directly to you. Rest now, all is well. Rest now. The scent of the bread is rich and full now, filling the entire room with its embrace. You breathe it in deeply, and it seems to travel through every part of you, warming your chest, softening your thoughts, loosening every last corner of tension in your body. It is not only bread, it is peace, baked into form, given freely to the night. The cook does not hurry, he does not rush. He moves at the pace of the night, slow and steady. His steps echo faintly on the stone floor, each one a reminder of the stillness all around. Even the smallest motions, hear the lifting of a loaf, the setting down of a spoon, the folding of linen feel like rituals of rest, guiding you deeper into calm. Outside, the wind stirs through the trees. You hear the faint rustle of branches, the whisper of leaves shifting in the dark. Their sound is like another lullaby, blending with the crackle of the fire and the hum of the cook's low tune. The entire world seems to be singing together, soft, quiet, endless. Now picture the fire once more. Its glow is lower now, but steadier, its embers glowing red like tiny stars scattered across a dark field. Watch them in your mind. Each ember is a light meant for you, each one a spark of comfort. They do not fade quickly. They hold on, glowing through the long hours, keeping you safe, keeping you warm. The cook returns to his chair, folding his hands, letting his eyes close fully this time. His chest rises and falls in slow, even breaths. You realize he, too, is drifting, caught in the same rhythm as you, drawn into the same soft current of rest. The kitchen belongs to silence now, to stillness, to the hearth itself. You sit with him, together in quiet companionship. No words are needed. No thoughts are needed. Only breath, only warmth, only the faint sound of fire and the gentle cooling of bread. This is enough. This is more than enough. And as the night deepens even further, as the stars wheel slowly above the castle towers, you know the hearth will keep glowing for as long as you need it. You can stay here as long as you wish, resting, breathing, drifting, until sleep carries you fully into its arms. Settle in now, even deeper than before. Let your breath become slower, as though it has joined the rhythm of the glowing embers. Inhale the warmth, exhale the weight of the day. With every breath, you are stepping further into stillness. The castle's kitchen has quieted almost completely. Only the fire remains awake, a faithful companion that never leaves, its whispers crackling gently like a soft conversation with the night. Each pop of the ember is like a word of reassurance, telling you that nothing is hurried here, nothing is demanded of you. You are safe, you are still, you are exactly where you need to be. The cook's chair creaks faintly as he shifts, but even his movements are heavy with drowsiness. His head lowers slightly, chin resting upon his chest, and his breath comes deeper now, like the rolling of waves upon a far-off shore. You listen, and even his breathing seems to lull you, guiding you closer to dreams. The table before you is still covered with the loaves, round, golden, fragrant. Their scent drifts across the room, steady, calming, filling the air like a blanket. Imagine placing your hands around one loaf, feeling its warmth radiating through the crust, the softness inside still steaming with life. That warmth seeps into your palms, up your arms, and into your chest, until your whole body feels like bread resting from the oven, loosened, relaxed, at peace. The fire sighs, long and slow, its flames bowing lower, settling into embers. The orange glow spreads across the stone walls, flickering shadows like dancers moving gently, unhurried, timeless. You watch them in your imagination, their forms bending and swaying as though to a song only they can hear. And as you watch, your mind drifts, your thoughts soften, and your body grows heavier, as if you too are a shadow, swaying, then resting. Outside the thick castle walls, the wind hums low through the trees. Sometimes it grows a little stronger, brushing against the shutters with a gentle tap, then fading again into silence. The night is breathing too. You realize breathing in harmony with you, breathing in rhythm with the world. The cook lets out a long, contented sigh. His body is fully at rest now. His work done, bread is baked, the fire tended, the kitchen quiet. He is free to sleep, and so are you. His stillness is contagious. It settles into your own body like warmth settling into stone. And as you sit, eyes closed or half closed, listening to the breaths of the room, you feel a deep sense of belonging. You belong here, in this calm, in this warmth, in this timeless night. The castle may be vast, the world may be wide, but here in the kitchen, everything is simple. Fire, bread, breath, rest. This simplicity is your anchor. You need nothing more. You are whole. You are safe. You are ready to drift into the quiet tide of sleep that waits for you, patient, tender, unhurried. Let yourself sink even deeper now. The chair beneath you feels softer, the floor beneath your feet steadier. Every sound in the kitchen seems designed to soothe you, the quiet tick of cooling metal pots, the hush of coals collapsing gently into ash, the faint hum of night drifting through the stones. All of it is a lullaby. The cook stirs once in his drowsy state, shifting his weight, but even that motion feels heavy and slow, like a body already surrendering to dreams. His hand slips from the edge of the table, his shoulders fall into rest, and soon his breaths come in long, unbroken sighs. The silence that follows is not empty, it is rich, full, glowing, like honey poured slowly from a spoon. You lean closer to the hearth in your imagination. The warmth touches your face, as though the fire is speaking to you through heat instead of words. It says, "You are safe. You can let go. You have no burdens here." The clay ovens still radiate gentle heat, their bellies emptied of bread, yet holding on to the memory of what they baked. You can almost hear the echo of crusts crackling as they cooled, as if even bread sighs when it rests. That thought makes you smile faintly, and with that smile, another layer of tension leaves you. Beyond the kitchen door lies the castle's great hall, but it is quiet too, its torches dimmed, its banners unmoving. Beyond the walls, the courtyard sleeps under moonlight, every stone and shadow hushed, and beyond even that, the forest spreads like a velvet cloak, leaves whispering softly as the breeze passes over them. The entire world has folded into rest, and you are wrapped within it. Take a slow breath now, deep into your lungs. Feel how the air carries warmth and calmness with it. Let it drift inside you, filling you like light fills a room. And as you exhale, imagine yourself letting go of anything that weighs on you, worries, thoughts, plans. They all dissolve like smoke in the hearth. The shadows along the wall bend lower, gentler now, like dancers bowing at the end of their song. The kitchen is darker, yet not cold. The fire's glow is enough, steady and reassuring, like a lantern that never falters. You sit in that glow, and your body feels heavy, almost melting into the seat, as though the fire's warmth has turned you to something soft, pliant, at rest. Outside, an owl calls once from the trees, its note low, distant, fading into the quiet. Then the silence folds back in, deeper, richer, like the world itself has tucked you beneath its blanket. The cook's breath is the only rhythm left, steady as the ocean, steady as your own. You realize then that this is what night has always wanted for you, not just sleep, but peace. A place where you can close your eyes without fear, without hurry, knowing that the world will hold you as you drift. And so you let yourself drift, with the bread's aroma, with the fire's glow, with the rhythm of breath and night, drifting into the slow tide of dreams. Relax even further now, deeper than before. Each word you hear is like another log settling into the hearth, soft, glowing, steady. The fire no longer leaps high, but it doesn't need to. Its warmth is constant, its presence unwavering. Just as your body, now loose and heavy, doesn't need to move. It simply exists, still and at peace. The cook shifts once more in his chair, his head lowering until it nearly touches his chest. His breathing deepens, and the faint sound of his slumber is a lullaby all its own. Imagine that sound wrapping around you like a quilt, each inhale and exhale another stitch, binding you safely into comfort. The bread loaves, still warm, though no longer in the oven, rest in their baskets. You picture the golden crusts, the way they must have cracked as they cooled, and the way the soft crumb inside holds onto heat. You can almost taste it, the softness, the nourishment. Even imagining a bite makes you feel full, satisfied, soothed. And as you picture this, your mind wanders, gently, lazily. You drift to memories of kitchens you've known before, or perhaps only dreamed of. A grandmother's oven, a clay hearth in a countryside cottage, a campfire by the forest's edge. Each memory, or imagined scene, adds another layer of safety, another cushion of calm beneath you. The kitchen becomes not just one room, but all kitchens, the heart of every home, the warmth of every night. Outside, a breeze sweeps softly through the castle courtyard. You can hear it sighing faintly through the window's cracks. It brings with it the scent of damp earth and moss, mixed with the bread's aroma. It is a blending of the natural and the human, the hearth and the forest, both in harmony, both watching over you as you rest. Now take another breath, slowly. Let it come all the way in, deep and full, like the breath of a forest after rain. And then exhale, long and slow, letting your body sink deeper. Your shoulders drop, your arms feel heavier, your legs soften into the ground. It is as though the hearth's warmth has melted every muscle into stillness. The shadows stretch further now, weaving across the walls like soft ribbons. The fire makes them dance in gentle rhythm, but it is a slow, sleepy dance, one meant to guide the mind toward rest. You let your thoughts sway with them, side to side, slower and slower, until even thought itself feels like it is dissolving into quiet. The kitchen whispers to you, stay, rest, drift, and you obey. For here there is no task, no demand, no urgency. There is only the hush of embers, the memory of bread, the sound of sleep, and the cradle of night. You are not just a guest in this kitchen. You are part of its peace now. As much as the fire, as much as the bread, as much as the sleeping cook. You are woven into it, wrapped inside it, sheltered completely. And as you feel that truth, your eyelids grow heavier, until each blink lingers longer and longer, until soon they will simply remain closed as you drift into the soft embrace of sleep. Let yourself sink even deeper now. You are safe, you are warm, and you are calm. Each sound of the crackling fire is another lullaby note. Each faint whisper of the breeze, another brushstroke of peace across your mind. The story continues, softly, gently. Our tale drifts forward, still within the castle kitchen, where time itself seems to slow. The great hearth has become a guardian of the night, its embers glowing like a constellation tucked inside the stone. The cook rests his dreams, perhaps filled with the same bread, the same warmth, the same comfort that now surrounds you. And yet, even as silence deepens, the kitchen breathes. You can sense the old stones holding the heat, radiating it outward like a gentle embrace. You can feel the wooden beams above, creaking softly as they settle. The clay oven, still warm, holds memories of loaves that rose and cracked open, their fragrance still lingering. It is as if the room itself remembers the day and is whispering its gratitude before slipping into slumber. You imagine the bread, round and golden, cooling in baskets by the wall. Perhaps one loaf has been torn already, a piece missing, steam still curling faintly from its center. You picture your hands breaking another piece, soft inside, crust giving way with the gentlest crunch. As you imagine tasting it, the warmth travels through you not as food, but as comfort, as reassurance, as a promise that all is well. The kitchen has no rush. The night stretches endlessly. You can stay here as long as you wish. No door will close. No time will push you forward. You are exactly where you need to be. Beyond the kitchen walls, the castle is still. Guards walk slowly along the outer walls, their footsteps distant and muffled. Horses rest in the stables, shifting in straw. And in the courtyard, a fountain whispers with its trickling water. All these sounds gather, soft and far away, forming a lullaby of their own. Yet you remain here, by the fire, at the very heart of it all. Take another breath now, slowly, fully. Inhale, feeling the warmth expand through your chest. And exhale, letting go of everything beyond this moment. Again, inhale, steady and calm. Exhale, soft and slow. With each cycle, you sink further, deeper, more completely into rest. The shadows now have grown longer still. They stretch across the floor like blankets of velvet, covering the flagstones. The fire flickers against the walls, painting gentle picture shapes of forests, of birds, of rolling hills. Each flicker is like a dream being drawn for you to step into when sleep finally takes hold. And soon, very soon, sleep will come. Not suddenly, but like a tide, gentle and unstoppable. It will wash over you, carrying you softly from this kitchen into dreams where the hearth still burns, where bread still bakes, where night is always calm, and where you are always safe. Here in the Castle Kitchen Hearth, you are at home. Settle yourself a little more deeply now. The story carries you, but it asks for nothing in return. You only need to listen, to breathe, to allow yourself to drift. Our story today continues in the hush of the castle's night. The fire, though lower now, still sends soft waves of warmth across the kitchen. Sparks lift occasionally into the air, dancing for just a moment before fading into darkness. Each spark is like a star, rising into a night sky you can almost touch. The cook stirs once in his sleep, wrapped in wool, his head resting gently against a wooden table. He dreams, perhaps, of feasts long past banquets, with candles flickering, platters heavy with roasted meats, and laughter echoing through the halls. But here, in the kitchen, his dreams merged with silence, with the crackling of logs, with the fragrance of loaves waiting in the oven's memory. Imagine yourself moving slowly across the room. You run your hand along the smooth surface of the worn wooden table. The grain tells stories of centuries, meals prepared, hands kneading dough, knives carving, mugs resting in circles of darkened stain. It is more than what it is. Memory, solidified. Near the hearth, the great iron pot still lingers with warmth. A faint aroma rises, herbs steeped into the broth earlier in the day. It is subtle now, like a whisper that drifts around the room, wrapping itself around you. Rosemary, thyme, perhaps a hint of garlic. It soothes, it comforts, it invites you to breathe more deeply, more peacefully. And as you breathe, you notice how the world slows. The outside no longer matters. The rushing of time, the weight of thought, all of it dissolves, like embers falling into ash. You are here, in the castle kitchen, and nowhere else. This is your haven, your refuge. You step closer to the hearth, and the warmth kisses your skin. The clay oven sits quietly to the side, its surface still faintly warm, as if it sighs with contentment after a long day of baking. You imagine sliding a fresh loaf inside earlier, feeling the heat swell, watching as the dough rose and browned into perfection. That moment, though past, lives on in this air, in this space, in your senses now. Close your eyes and picture it breaking open that golden bread. Steam rises in soft curls. The crust gives way to softness, to nourishment, to comfort. Even in imagination, it feeds you. It gives you strength. It gives you calm. It gives you rest. The castle's walls outside are quiet, holding you safe. Guards walk, but slowly. Horses sleep, but soundly. Even the trees beyond the walls whisper softer now, their leaves rustling like lullabies carried on the wind. All of nature has leaned into sleep, and you are part of it. The fire dims, the kitchen hums with silence, and your breath becomes the only rhythm that matters. Slow, steady, gentle. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Each breath carries you closer to dreams, closer to the world of rest, waiting just beyond this moment. The hearth remains, glowing like a heart, keeping the night alive with gentle warmth. And you are cradled in its glow, carried into stillness, carried into peace. Rest even deeper now. Let the sound of the fire's gentle crackle be your lullaby. Let the glow of the embers fill your imagination with softness and warmth. Our story today continues as the kitchen shifts into its deepest night. The castle itself breathes slowly, as though it too has fallen into slumber. Corridors are empty, chambers quiet, banners unmoving in the still air. All life has settled, and the kitchen holds the final ember of the day's labor, glowing in your mind like a lantern in the dark. You move again, softly, slowly. The stone beneath your feet feels cool, grounding you. It balances the warmth of the hearth, reminding you of both worlds, the solid earth beneath and the gentle fire within. Each step you take, each thought that fades, carries you deeper into this sanctuary. Imagine now a small wooden stool near the oven. Its legs are uneven, its surface worn, but it waits for you. You lower yourself upon it, and instantly, your body sighs in gratitude. The stool creaks, not in protest, but in welcome, as if it remembers countless figures before you, cooks resting after long hours, children sneaking in for warmth, travelers stopping for bread and soup. You are part of this history now. From your seat, you gaze at the clay oven. Its faint warmth still lingers, almost like the heartbeat of the castle itself. Within its memory, countless loaves have risen, countless stories have begun. You imagine one loaf in particular, set there earlier, golden and round. As the crust browned, the fragrance spread through the halls, carrying comfort to all who passed. That same aroma rests now in the air, weaving itself gently into your breath, into your dreams. Breathe in, and feel the bread's warmth filling you. Breathe out, and let go of all tension. Breathe in again, slowly, deeply. Breathe out again, even more softly. The fire shifts, a log settling into ash with a sigh. The sparks rise, tiny constellations drifting upward. Each spark is like a thought, a memory, a worry rising, floating, fading. They are gone, and you remain calm, quiet, safe. Outside the kitchen, the courtyard is bathed in moonlight. Imagine stepping out for just a moment. The moon hangs bright, silver across the sky, its glow spilling like water across the stones. The cool night air brushes against your skin, gentle and refreshing. Above, stars scatter like spilled flour on a baker's table, white and infinite. They shimmer, but they do not demand. They only watch, silent and kind. And then, you step back into the kitchen, welcomed by its warmth once more. The shift from cool moonlight to fire's glow soothes you, balances you, cradles you between two worlds. Night and warmth, coolness and fire, silence and comfort. You close your eyes now, listening. The hearth's crackle, the cook's slow breathing in the corner, the whisper of wind at the castle window. It is a symphony of peace, composed only for you. It guides you deeper, further, gently into rest. The bread has been baked, the soup has been stirred, the day has ended. All that remains is calm, and you are ready to follow it into sleep. Let yourself melt into the moment. Every word now is a lullaby, every image a soft blanket around your thoughts. Our story continues as the night deepens. The castle walls hold silence like a treasure chest, every corridor resting, every doorway closed. And yet, here in the kitchen, warmth still hums, soft and low, like the memory of a gentle song. You lean back upon the stool, feeling its wooden grain beneath your fingers. Your body grows heavier, as though it is sinking into comfort itself. Every muscle softens, every breath grows slower. You do not need to hold anything. You do not need to chase anything. The world asks nothing of you here. The hearth glows softly, its fire now reduced to embers. Their glow is steady, patient, unhurried. You watch them pulse tiny suns breathing in unison. Each glow is like a heartbeat, and your body falls into rhythm with it. Calm, warm, timeless. Imagine now that the cook, the gentle keeper of this hearth, stirs once more at the pot, not out of need, but as a ritual of peace. The spoon glides through broth, the liquid whispers and settles, sending steam curling upward. That steam drifts through the air, carrying with it the smell of herbs, the sweetness of carrots, the richness of barley. It circles you, enfolds you, reminding you of nourishment, of safety, of belonging. You breathe it in, and it fills you with ease. You breathe it out, and all burdens slip away. Outside, the wind sighs across the battlements, but it cannot reach you. You are cocooned here in warmth. You are sheltered, cherished. Even the stones of the castle seem to bend around you, holding you steady, as though you are part of its ancient story. Close your eyes for a moment, and imagine the crackle of the fire, not as sound, but as feeling. Imagine it traveling through the soles of your feet, up into your legs, into your chest, into your arms, into your hands. A warmth that is steady, never burning, always gentle. It travels up into your neck, your jaw, your face, and even into the crown of your head. Every part of you is soothed by this hearth's gift. The bread rests on the table now, golden crust cooled, its heart still tender. The cook slices into it, and the sound is delicate like the soft crunch of leaves underfoot. The slice is placed upon a plate, steam rising once more. The cook gestures toward you, silently offering. You accept, not with hands, but with spirit, savoring the idea of that bite. Soft inside, crisp outside, warmth upon your tongue. A memory of comfort you can carry forever. The cook smiles faintly, then sets the knife aside. Work is done. Night is here. Rest is all that remains. The room sighs with ease. The hearth whispers, and you drift with them. The castle, the hearth, the bread, the soup, the night, all of it blends into one. All of it blends into peace. Drift even deeper now. Each breath is like a gentle tide rolling in and rolling out, steady, calm, and endless. Let your body grow softer, your mind lighter, your heart quieter. Our story carries you further into the stillness. The kitchen has become more than a room. It is a sanctuary of warmth and memory. The stones around you seem to hum with life, as though they remember every loaf baked, every soup stirred, every story whispered by firelight. You are part of that memory now. You are written into the walls, carried in the warmth, nestled into the glow. The fire is almost silent. The embers gleam faintly, small and steady, like stars resting in the hearth. Their light flickers across the wooden beams, painting shadows that sway as though dancing slowly to a lullaby. The rhythm is unhurried. The rhythm belongs to the night. The cook, still calm, moves with grace. They place a cloth gently over the bread, tucking it in as if it were something precious. Then, they sit upon a stool, folding hands upon their lap, and close their eyes. The stillness is complete. Even their breathing falls into the hush of the room. You imagine that beyond these stone walls, the world may carry its burdens, battles, storms, voices, worries, but none of it can find you here. Here, the air is sacred. Here, only warmth and peace exist. Let yourself drift into imagining the aroma, the faint sweetness of bread, the grounding earthiness of herbs, the lingering smoke of wood, the tender whisper of onions caramelized slowly in the pot. Each scent is a layer of comfort, wrapping you, cradling you, inviting you into sleep. Your eyelids feel heavy, heavier still, as though each blink is longer than the last, until your eyes rest closed. The darkness behind them is soft, like velvet, like a night sky without end. Now, imagine the fire speaking in its own language, a crackle, a sigh, a whisper. The words are not ones you need to understand. They are words meant for your body, not your mind. Words that tell your muscles to rest. Words that tell your thoughts to grow quieter. Words that remind your heart that it can beat gently, slowly, peacefully, and you listen, and you obey. Time has no meaning here. The night stretches deep and endless, as though you have all of eternity to rest. You do not need to move. You do not need to speak. You only need to be. The castle itself seems to exhale, settling deeper into the earth. Its towers rest, its windows dream, its halls curl into slumber. The kitchen joins in that slumber, with you at its heart. All grows softer, all grows quieter, all drifts into peace. Rest now, deeply. Your breathing is the tide of the story itself, coming in, flowing out, steady, endless, soothing. Each rise and fall is like the fire's glow. Each pause between breaths like the silence between the crackle of wood. Our story drifts further. The bread has cooled now, wrapped gently in cloth. A fragrance lingers in the kitchen like a lullaby sung without words. That fragrance mingles with the faint spice of herbs, the whisper of smoke, the warmth of stone. It is a symphony too soft for sound, too tender for music, yet it fills the space. It fills you. The cook dozes lightly on the stool, head tilted, breath calm. Their presence is gentle, like the hush of an old lullaby. You sense the years behind their eyes, the wisdom of patience, the rhythm of lives lived slowly, carefully, lovingly. Outside the kitchen door, the castle itself has grown still. The wind rests, the corridors echo with silence. The great stone walls stand as guardians, not of battles, but of sleep. Imagine yourself lying upon a soft straw mattress near the hearth. A wool blanket rests upon you, woven thick, smelling faintly of lavender tucked between its threads. The glow of the embers brushes your face in faint warmth, like the sun shining through closed eyelids. The sounds are fewer now, the occasional sigh of the fire, the gentle creak of beams, the soft breath of the cook. The more you listen, the less there is to hear. The more you breathe, the less you need to think. The more you rest, the further you drift. And so, the night unfolds. Slowly, tenderly, the castle kitchen becomes not just a place of food and warmth, but a dreamscape of safety. Each stone in the wall holds you as if the earth itself cradled you. The air whispers in tones that only the heart understands. Rest now, let go now, dream now. Your muscles release the last of their weight. Shoulders loosen, arms soften, hands relax. Your spine rests heavy against the mattress, Legs melt into stillness. Feet grow warm under the blanket. There is nothing left for you to hold. Nothing left for you to do. The fire agrees. Its final sighs drift upward, thin ribbons of smoke carrying with them the last sparks of wakefulness. They rise, they vanish, they leave behind the quietest glow and eternal comfort. You are safe here. You are held here. You are at home here. And as your body rests deeper and deeper, your mind grows lighter, like a feather caught in a dream, floating, drifting, swaying in a breeze that never ends. Let yourself breathe in, slowly, and breathe out, fully. Each breath is like a gentle tide pulling you deeper into comfort, deeper into calm, deeper into sleep. Our story tonight continues, softer now, slower, like footsteps across moss, like moonlight stretching across stone. The castle beyond the kitchen is utterly still. Corridors that by day carry chatter, the clatter of boots, the echoes of lives, now rest silent, wrapped in shadow. Torches have burned low, their flames softened to faint amber. The air is cool and still, yet never cold, for the warmth of the great kitchen hearth lingers like a protective spell, radiating through every archway, through every hall. The cook, still slumbering on their stool, seems timeless part of the kitchen itself, as though carved from its quiet stones. Their chest rises and falls in rhythm with the ember's glow. They, too, are a keeper of dreams, ensuring that the fire never fully dies, that warmth and safety remain. And so, you imagine yourself as part of this timeless space. Perhaps you are the apprentice, lying nearby, wrapped in your blanket, lulled by the familiar smells of bread, herbs, and smoke. Perhaps you are a traveler, welcomed into the castle's walls for one night of rest and protection. Or perhaps you are simply yourself, here in this story, drawn by the promise of calm. It does not matter, for here, in this kitchen, all are safe, all are welcome, all may rest. Listen to the quiet details. The faint hiss as one last drop of fat melts into the embers. The hushed flutter of wings in the rafters as a sleepy bird shifts in its nest. The breeze slipping gently through cracks in the heavy wooden door, bringing with it the cool night, only to be softened by the fire's gentle glow. Everything balances warmth and coolness, silence and sound, stillness and breath. It is the perfect cradle for dreams. Your mind grows lighter as the details blur. First, you notice the rhythm of the fire less. Then, the shifting of the rafters fades. The smells grow faint, then softer still, until they are memory more than presence. Soon, there is nothing left but the deep sense of belonging, the deep peace of being exactly where you need to be. And in this peace, sleep finds you, not with suddenness, but with patience, like the tide embracing the shore, like night embracing the day, like a blanket pulled gently across your shoulders. Every word, every breath, every moment draws you closer, closer to rest, closer to dreams, closer to the quiet hearth that waits not just in the castle, but in your own heart. Let yourself breathe in, slowly, and breathe out, fully. Each breath is like a gentle tide pulling you deeper into comfort, deeper into calm, deeper into sleep. Our story tonight continues. Softer now, slower, like footsteps across moss, like moonlight stretching across stone. The castle beyond the kitchen is utterly still. Corridors that by day carry chatter, the clatter of boots, the echoes of lives, now rest silent, wrapped in shadow. Torches have burned low, their flames softened to faint amber. The air is cool and still, yet never cold, for the warmth of the great kitchen hearth lingers like a protective spell, radiating through every archway, through every hall. The cook, still slumbering on their stool, seems timeless part of the kitchen itself, as though carved from its quiet stones. Their chest rises and falls in rhythm with the ember's glow. They, too, are a keeper of dreams, ensuring that the fire never fully dies, that warmth and safety remain. And so, you imagine yourself as part of this timeless space. Perhaps you are the apprentice, lying nearby, wrapped in your blanket, lulled by the familiar smells of bread, herbs, and smoke. Perhaps you are a traveler, welcomed into the castle's walls for one night of rest and protection. Or perhaps you are simply yourself, here in this story, drawn by the promise of calm. It does not matter, for here, in this kitchen, all are safe, all are welcome, all may rest. Listen to the quiet details. The faint hiss as one last drop of fat melts into the embers. The hushed flutter of wings in the rafters as a sleepy bird shifts in its nest. The breeze slipping gently through cracks in the heavy wooden door, bringing with it the cool night, only to be softened by the fire's gentle glow. Everything balances warmth and coolness, silence and sound, stillness and breath. It is the perfect cradle for dreams. Your mind grows lighter as the details blur. First, you notice the rhythm of the fire less. Then, the shifting of the rafters fades. The smells grow faint, then softer still, until they are memory more than presence. Soon, there is nothing left but the deep sense of belonging, the deep peace of being exactly where you need to be. And in this peace, sleep finds you, not with suddenness, but with patience, like the tide embracing the shore, like night embracing the day, like a blanket pulled gently across your shoulders. Every word, every breath, every moment draws you closer, closer to rest, closer to dreams, closer to the quiet hearth that waits not just in the castle, but in your own heart. Breathe in, slowly, softly, and let it go. Gentle, effortless, like a leaf floating down a stream. The night deepens, and the castle kitchen feels like a sanctuary outside of time. The fire has burned lower, the logs now glowing more than flaming, their warmth steady and tender. The shadows are longer, softer, wrapping around the stone walls like velvet curtains. Listen closely here, the small shifting sounds of the hearth. A piece of wood gives way, collapsing into embers with a sigh. A faint pop, like the crack of a tiny seed. Then stillness again, waiting, breathing. The rhythm of these sounds is slow, hypnotic. They guide you deeper into relaxation, deeper into the quiet place where thoughts no longer press upon you. The fire seems to burn not just for the room, but for you, keeping you safe in this space of warmth. The kitchen itself feels alive with memory. Every brick and beam has soaked up centuries of nights like this, nights when the world outside was uncertain. But here, near the hearth, there was always comfort, always peace. That memory is offered to you now. You belong to this moment, to this calm. The air carries faint traces of flour, of herbs that once simmered in pots, of bread that once baked in clay ovens, their embers holding heat long after the loaves were lifted away. Even now, though the ovens are empty, the warmth lingers. It seems to float in the air, waiting for you to breathe it in, to let it soothe you from within. The cook, still resting in the chair, shifts again. Their breathing is slow, steady, like the tide moving in and out. That sound alone could lull you to sleep soft, constant, reminding you that nothing is demanded of you in this hour. You can simply be. The firelight flickers against the ceiling beams, painting them with dancing shadows. The movement is gentle, like candlelight on water, never rushing, never harsh. You follow those shifting shadows in your mind, letting them guide your thoughts into softer shapes. Imagine yourself drifting in that glow, your body becoming light, your mind becoming clear, your heart becoming steady. The worries of the day dissolve like sparks fading into the dark. Each worry rises, shines for a moment, then disappears, leaving you lighter and lighter still. There is only the hush of the kitchen now, only the steady warmth of the fire, only the gentle embrace of night. And so, you let yourself go deeper, deeper into stillness, deeper into safety, deeper into the story of the castle hearth, which is no longer just a story, but your very dream. Relax once more. Soften your breath. Feel the warmth resting on your skin like a blanket woven from firelight. The castle walls, thick and ancient, hold back the night air. Within them, the kitchen is a cocoon stone and timber, glowing embers, a hearth alive with memory. Beyond those walls, wind may wander, branches may sway, but here, only stillness remains. The cook dreams quietly in their chair. A faint smile touches their lips, as though in sleep they, too, wander fields of golden grain, where the harvest is abundant and the sky endlessly kind. Their stillness adds to the peace, as if the room itself has chosen to rest along with them. The great hearth holds its last gift of light, embers glowing like stars scattered across the ash. Each one pulses faintly, a soft rhythm, the heartbeat of fire. Imagine yourself becoming one of those glowing sparks floating gently, radiating warmth, drifting without weight, without worry. The clay ovens that once held loaves still keep their warmth. The air remembers the soft crust, the steam rising, the fragrance of wheat turned golden. Even now, the memory of bread seems to linger, nourishing you in a way deeper than food, nourishing your spirit, filling you with a sense of fullness and peace. Above, the beams of the kitchen ceiling creak faintly as they settle, like a lullaby hummed by the castle itself. The sound is low, soothing, like a distant hum that rocks you into slumber. It joins the occasional pop of the hearth, the sigh of cooling stone, the whisper of the night breeze beyond the shutters. You can almost imagine the gentle touch of that breeze sneaks in through the smallest crack in the shutters, cool and clean, brushing your cheek, then swirling away to vanish in the warmth of the fire's glow. The air is perfectly balanced, not too warm, not too cold, simply embracing you, like hands that wish only to comfort. Every breath draws you deeper into this timeless room. Every moment brings your body closer to perfect stillness. Thoughts fade into silence, like footprints washed away by a soft tide. Nothing remains but calm. The hearth's glow is steady, patient. It does not hurry, does not fade too soon. It holds the night for you, so you can let go, so you can rest without fear of darkness. The fire promises, "I will keep the night for you." And so, your eyelids grow heavier, your body softer, your breath slower. You are safe in this kitchen, safe in the glow of the hearth, safe in the story that carries you deeper into sleep. Rest now. Let your shoulders release the last of their tension. Allow gravity to cradle you, to hold you steady, to let you know you don't need to hold on anymore. The castle's embrace is strong enough for both of you. Our story drifts deeper into the heart of the night. The castle kitchen grows quieter still, as if every stone, every timber, every ember has agreed to whisper instead of speak. The silence here is not empty, it's full of gentle sound, so soft it becomes a blanket of comfort. Listen to the hearth, faint crackles, gentle sighs, the sound of ash settling like snow. Each ember is a lullaby. Imagine yourself gathering those glowing embers in your hands, not hot, not burning, but warm, like sunlight caught in your palms. Hold them close, feel their warmth spread into your chest, then let them go, drifting like stars into the air above you. The ovens hum with their quiet warmth. They are empty now, but in their stillness, they keep the memory of bread. You can almost hear the faint echo of crust cracking as it cooled, almost smell the sweetness rising into the air. That memory comforts you, like the presence of a friend who never leaves. A soft breeze touches the shutters again, like fingers brushing against wood, as though the night itself is curious, peeking in just to check that all is well. It lingers only for a moment before moving on, carrying with it the faintest sound of leaves rustling outside the castle walls. But the walls are thick, protective, and here inside, you feel only warmth and calm. In the corner, the cook stirs faintly in their chair, shifting but not waking. The chair creaks gently. It sounds so quiet it folds into the room, like another note in the song of rest. They are safe, just as you are safe. They dream beneath the same hearthlight that cradles you. Above, the rafters hold the weight of centuries. Imagine the beams as guardians, their wit strong and steady. Having watched over countless nights like this, they know how to keep watch. They know how to hold the silence. They know how to keep you safe until morning. Let your mind walk the length of the stone walls. Each stone, cool, smooth, resting in perfect stillness. Together they create a circle of peace around you, a stronghold where nothing can disturb you. You are wrapped inside this timeless sanctuary, where even time itself slows its steps. Your body grows heavier, your mind grows lighter. Thoughts float away like feathers in the air, drifting upward, vanishing into the darkness above the beams. There is nothing you need to chase, nothing you need to do, only rest. Only this warmth, only this gentle story. And as the last of the fire glows, the room leans closer into silence. A silence that carries you into dreams, soft as bread, warm as fire, steady as stone. Take another slow breath, in through your nose, out through your mouth, and feel how each exhale carries you deeper into stillness. The castle listens with you, the night listens with you. Even the flames seem to lean closer, their light softening, their warmth wrapping you like a blanket. Our story continues here, where time pauses, where the castle kitchen becomes less a place and more a dream. Imagine yourself lying on the smooth stone floor, the warmth of the hearth reaching you, the air scented with smoke and faint sweetness of flour. You are safe here, perfectly safe, resting in a world untouched by worry. The fire gives one last soft crackle, and it's as if the castle sighs with contentment. That sound drifts into your ears and relaxes your mind, loosening any threads of thought still clinging to the day. The warmth spreads outward, flowing into your arms, your legs, your chest, like a tide of calm. It soothes everything it touches. Above you, the rafters hum with silence. Think of them as branches of an ancient tree, and you resting beneath them are, like a bird safe in its nest, hidden, cherished, unseen by the world outside. That sense of protection is yours now, woven into the wood and stone. The clay ovens cool, but even in their silence, they keep a secret warmth. Imagine the bread baked earlier, golden crusts, soft interiors, a smell so comforting that it lingers even after the loaves are gone. It drifts through the air, like memory turned into fragrance. Let that scent surround you. It is the scent of home, of nourishment, of belonging. Somewhere in the farthest corner, a single wooden ladle rests against a pot. The pot is empty now, but in your imagination, you hear faint echoes of broth simmering, vegetables floating, steam rising. You picture the cook's hand stirring slowly, gently, with patience born from years of care. That rhythm still lives in the air, calming, steady, eternal. Beyond the windows, night deepens. The stars spread wider, like silver dust across a velvet sky. You cannot see them from here, but you can feel their presence, like a canopy stretched above the castle, protecting, shining, singing a song so soft only your heart can hear it. And that song is sleep itself. The stars call to you, the fire calls to you, the silence calls to you. Each whisper blends into a lullaby meant only for you. Your breath grows slower now, your body heavier, as if the very stones of the castle are holding you up, saying, rest now, you are safe, and you are wrapped in warmth, wrapped in story, wrapped in the timeless rhythm of the hearth. Let yourself sink, let yourself float, both at once, heavy, safe, yet free. The castle keeps watch, the night keeps watch. You have only to dream. Breathe gently now, in and out. Feel how each breath is slower than the last, how each exhale sinks you deeper into the calm waiting beneath your thoughts. The castle holds you steady, like a cradle of stone, while the firelight flickers just for you. Our story drifts onward here, carried by the hush of the night. Imagine the hearth glowing with fading embers. The logs are no longer flames, but they glow a deep, rich red, like jewels hidden in the dark. Each ember hums softly, as though whispering secrets to one another, old stories of warmth, of bread, of hands that tended the fire. Their voices are low, soothing, eternal. The cook's bench sits empty now, but you can almost feel her presence lingering, a gentle ghost of care and comfort. She stirred her pots with kindness, kneaded the dough with patience, tended the oven with love. That energy remains, wrapped into the wood of the table, folded into the stone walls, carried by the air. And now, it drapes itself around you, like a quilt of peace. Outside the kitchen window, the world is utterly still. The wind has gone quiet. The leaves rest motionless. Even the owls are silent, as if pausing their flight to honor your rest. The entire night waits with you, suspending itself in perfect stillness so you can fall into sleep without hurry, without effort. You imagine stepping barefoot across the kitchen floor. Each step is soft, each stone beneath your foot warmed by the hearth's breath. You move without sound, without weight, as if floating. The kitchen does not resist you, it welcomes you, as though you are a part of its very soul. There is a wooden door at the far wall, leading to a pantry. Imagine opening it slowly, the hinges sighing softly, and stepping into a small, dark space lined with shelves. Jars of herbs, dried bundles of thyme and rosemary, hang like whispers of green. Their scents are faint but comforting, reminding you of earth and sunlight, of gardens tended in the past. One jar glows faintly, not with light but with presence. Inside it is not spice or leaf, but something subtler, perhaps the memory of laughter, perhaps the hush of countless evenings where bread was broken and shared. You take it down, cradle it in your hands, and you know this memory is now yours. It hums gently, soothing you from the inside. When you return to the hearth, the embers are lower still, but their glow has grown gentler, steadier, almost as if they breathe in time with you. Each rise and fall of your chest is echoed by their pulse. You and the fire are one rhythm, one heartbeat, one song. The castle is quiet, the world is quiet, your mind is quiet, and in this perfect quiet, you are free to let go. Free to sink into the soft tide of dreams, where the story will continue, carried not by words, but by sleep itself. Settle a little deeper now. Let your shoulders grow heavy. Let your chest soften with each breath. You are safe here. The walls of the castle are steady. The hearth is warm, and the silence outside is endless. Nothing can reach you but calm. Our story carries on, like a candle flame swaying slowly, steadily, guiding you deeper into rest. The embers glow in the hearth, not fading, but shifting, like constellations in the night sky. As you watch, their shapes rearrange themselves, one moment a small cluster, the next a winding line, then a circle that feels like an embrace. They are not only fire, they are storytellers too, shaping images with their light. In their glow, you see the memory of bread rising in the oven, swelling gently as if breathing. You can almost hear the faint crackle of the crust as it bakes, the soft sound like a lullaby written just for you. The smell is stronger now, comforting and rich, carrying with it the essence of warmth, nourishment, and home. The cook's hands appear in the emberlight not as a person, but as shadows moving gracefully. They knead the dough, fold it, stretch it, and each motion is slow, soothing, like waves rolling onto a shore. You know these are not only her hands, but every hand that has ever cared, every gesture of kindness ever made, echoing through time to calm you now. A gentle draft moves through the kitchen, and instead of chill, it brings a softness, a feather-like coolness that balances the hearth's heat. It brushes across your face like the lightest caress, reminding you of meadows at dusk or the hush of an early spring morning. The breeze carries the faintest notes of lavender and honey, drifting from some unseen place in the castle's gardens. You imagine yourself leaning back into a chair near the hearth. The chair creaks softly, as if it has held countless dreamers before you, each one sinking into the same peace you feel now. The wood is strong, but it supports you like a friend. Your arms rest, your legs relax, your body loosens completely, as though you are no longer holding yourself up the chair. The hearth, the entire castle holds you instead. Outside, the moon rises higher. Its silver glow pours through the small window, joining the warm orange light of the embers. Together they bathe the kitchen in a perfect balance of warmth and coolness, fire and moonlight, dream and stillness. The two lights meet on the stone floor, weaving patterns like lace, and those patterns seem to ripple slowly, hypnotically, carrying you further towards sleep. And in this quiet balance, the story whispers on that even in the largest castle or the smallest home, even in the busiest day or the stillest night, there is always a hearth waiting for you. Always warmth ready to embrace you. Always peace ready to let you rest. Let your eyes grow heavier now, as though each blink lingers longer than the last. The warmth of the hearth is steady. The silence is soft, and your breathing is the only rhythm you need to follow. In and out. Gentle, unhurried, natural. Our story drifts onward, like mist weaving through the stones of the castle, curling into corners, wrapping you in its hush. The cook's pot still hangs over the fire, the contents simmering quietly. Each bubble that rises to the surface breaks with the softest pop, a sound so subtle it could almost be mistaken for a sigh. These tiny sounds fall into a rhythm, like the ticking of a faraway clock, guiding your body into deeper ease, deeper surrender. You lean closer in your imagination, and the smell is richer now. Herbs steeped in broth, roots softened by heat, and the earthy note of grain thickening the stew. The aroma is full, nurturing, almost like a memory of comfort you've always known. It drifts into you, warming from the inside out, as though you've already tasted it, as though you've already been nourished. The great clay oven rests near the hearth, its surface still warm from hours of baking. You imagine pressing your hand gently against its rounded curve, feeling the soft heat seep into your palm. Not burning, not sharp, just the kind of warmth that soothes sore muscles, the kind that loosens tension without effort. The clay hums with quiet life, holding the memory of bread that has passed through it, holding the comfort of countless meals that brought joy to tired souls. The loaves themselves are resting on a wooden board nearby, their crusts golden, their bodies soft within. The smell of baked bread fills every corner of the kitchen now, filling even the air between your breaths. It is a scent that carries safety, stability, timelessness. You know that as long as bread is baking, all is well, all is steady, all is cared for. A small cat slips silently into the kitchen, paws barely touching the stone floor. Its fur is brushed with light, its eyes half lidded with sleepiness. It curls into a ball near the hearth, purring faintly, the sound low and soothing, like a second heartbeat in the room. That purr vibrates in the air, in the stones, in the wood of the chair beneath you, and you feel it resonates gently through your body. A vibration of safety, a vibration of calm. The night deepens outside the castle, but inside the kitchen, time slows, melts, stretches into softness. The fire does not rush, the oven does not hurry, the shadows do not press. Everything waits patiently, everything holds steady. The world has quieted so that you can rest, and as your body sinks heavier, as your breathing drifts slower, the story reminds you once more. The hearth is eternal, the bread eternal, the warmth eternal, and in this eternity, you are free to let go, to fall, to dream. The night grows deeper still, and the castle sleeps more soundly with every passing moment. Hallways lie hushed, chambers hold their silence, and outside, the air rests heavy with mist. Yet here in the kitchen, the hearth continues to glow, an island of warmth in an ocean of quiet. The flames have gentled now, shrinking into a steady bed of glowing embers. They pulse softly, red and gold, like the heartbeat of the castle itself. Each ember glimmers faintly, then dims, then glimmers again, carrying you with it up and down, rising and falling, like the rhythm of your breath. You follow it without effort, without thought, in and out, glowing, dimming, deeper and deeper into rest. Above, the iron pot sways slightly on its chain, though no hand has touched it. The movement is almost imperceptible, a ghost of motion, a lullaby of stillness. Inside, the broth continues its patient song, bubbles rising, breaking, sighing. It is the sound of time slowing, the sound of minutes dissolving into nothing. You could sit here forever, and it would feel as though only a single moment had passed. On the wooden table, the loaves of bread are cooling. The crusts whisper faintly as they settle, tiny crackles like snowflakes falling in silence. That sound joins the quiet purr of the cat, the soft breath of the embers, the gentle sigh of the brothal, weaving together into a harmony of peace. The air is rich, almost thick with comfort. You breathe it in, and each inhale feels as though it carries more than air. It carries warmth. It carries ease. It carries the permission to rest. It seeps into your chest, spreads through your shoulders, down your arms, down your legs, until even your fingertips and toes feel wrapped in softness. The stones of the kitchen, cool and ancient, hold this peace as though they have always known it. They have seen countless nights like this one, countless fires built, countless loaves baked. They have listened to laughter, to prayer, to silence. And tonight, they listen to your stillness. They stand around you like guardians, keeping the outside world away, keeping the hearth's warmth close. A faint breeze brushes against the window, but even that sound is gentle, almost drowsy. It doesn't disturb, it soothes, like a cool hand placed on a fevered brow. It reminds you that outside the kitchen, the world is vast and quiet, stretching endlessly into the night. Yet here, within these walls, everything is safe, everything is known. Your eyelids grow heavier, your shoulders sink deeper. The cat shifts in its sleep, curling tighter into its ball, and the purr fades into silence. Even the fire seems to bow its head, its glow lower, its breath slower. The entire kitchen prepares to sleep now, carrying you with it, guiding you down, down into a dream-filled rest. The hearth is eternal, the warmth is eternal, and in this eternity, you may close your eyes and drift. The kitchen has become a sanctuary of stillness, each corner breathing in rhythm with the hearth. The embers glow like quiet stars gathered on the floor of the fireplace, constellations of warmth flickering in the shadows. Their light dances lazily on the walls, soft patterns of gold and copper swaying like a lullaby made visible. The iron pot above them moves no more, yet the scent of broth lingers in the air, rich and comforting. It drifts like a gentle cloud, circling the kitchen, sinking into the stones, settling over the wooden table. Every breath you take carries that comfort deeper within you, filling you with a fullness that is not of food, but of peace. The bread rests silently now, its earlier crackles faded into quiet. What remains is the memory of its warmth, the faint aroma of crust and grain that lingers like a promise. That promise is one of nourishment, of safety, of being cared for. You feel it not just in your body, but in your heart, the sense that all is well, all is enough, all is safe. On the hearthstone, the cat stirs only slightly. A paw stretches forward, claws unsheathing for a moment before tucking back in. The creature does not wake it, drifts deeper into its dreaming, trusting the silence around it. Its soft body curls tighter, and even its breath seems slower, syncing with the rhythm of the night. Watching it, you feel yourself guided further into calmness, as though the cat's rest is contagious, spilling into your own being. Above, the rafters cradle the weight of centuries. Their dark beams hold memories of countless fires, countless nights when weary souls found comfort here. You can almost feel those echoes now, like soft voices murmuring at the edge of hearing not words, but presence. They are the whispers of time itself, reminding you that peace is ancient, and you are part of it. The window glimmers faintly with the pale shine of moonlight. Mist swirls beyond, wrapping the outside world in silver veils. The sight brings no longing to leave, no curiosity, only reassurance. For here, within these walls, you are cradled in warmth, while the world outside slumbers under its own blanket of fog. A single ember shifts, sending a tiny spark upward, and then it fades, curling into smoke. The movement is so small, so fleeting, and yet it carries a gentle reminder. All things move, all things change, and even in change, there is calm. The fire's glow may dim, but its warmth remains. The night may deepen, but its embrace grows softer. Your thoughts may wander, but always they drift back to stillness. The kitchen holds you like a cradle. The air, the stones, the wood, the fire, the cattle are part of this embrace. They do not ask anything of you. They do not need you to do or to be. They only invite you to rest, to surrender, to sleep. And so you sink, lower and lower, as the castle breathes with you, as the hearth glows for you, as the night carries you gently into dreams. The hush of the castle deepens, wrapping tighter around the kitchen like a velvet cloak. Each stone in the wall seems to sigh, its cool weight balancing against the fading warmth of the hearth. The glow of the fire is gentler now, a pulse of light that waxes and wanes like the slow beating of a heart at rest. The shadows have grown long and heavy, draping across the floor, as though the night itself has settled down to sleep here. They do not press in, they do not frighten, they rest, as you do, folded softly into the stillness of the room. The darkness does not feel empty. It feels whole, like a quiet song without words. From the rafters comes the faintest sound, a creak, perhaps, or the gentle settling of wood. It echoes for a breath and then fades, blending back into silence. The sound feels like an old friend, the castle reminding you it is alive, that it keeps watch even as you rest. It is a sentinel that never sleeps, yet one that carries no burden, only care. The table nearby glows faintly in the fire's reflection, its wooden grain etched with years of meals, hands, and laughter. Though now it sits empty, its presence is full, as though all the warmth ever shared upon it still lingers. You imagine cups of steaming broth, loaves of fresh bread, voices lowered in evening conversations long past. All of that warmth has soaked into the wood, and now it radiates gently, quietly, toward you. The air is heavy with the scent of earth and grain, smoke and stone, a mixture that grounds you deeper with every breath. It feels as if each inhalation pulls you further into stillness, and each exhalation releases the weight of the day. You breathe in comfort. You breathe out ease. The cat stirs again, not fully awake, only shifting slightly, its ears twitching as though chasing sounds in dreams. A soft murmur escapes it, halfway between a purr and a sigh, and then it settles again, utterly untroubled. Watching it brings your own body into alignment with rest. Muscles loosen, shoulders fall, hands unclench. Even the tiniest corners of tension seem to fade, guided by the small creature's perfect surrender. Through the window, the mist outside thickens, making the world appear softer, gentler. The moonlight fades and brightens behind it, like a lantern held in slow rhythm. There is no urgency, no demandily, the steady ebb and flow of silver light on fog. Another reminder that all things move in harmony when you let them. And within this harmony, you are held. You are not separate from it. You are part of the kitchen, part of the hearth, part of the night, the peace that fills the stones, the fire, the cat, the mist. It also fills you. It moves through you like warmth through wool, like light through smoke, like rest through dreaming. The night deepens, and so does your calm. The hush of the kitchen has become complete, as though the world beyond its walls has dissolved into silence. Time no longer feels like a steady march forward, but like a pool of water, still and deep, without ripples. You are floating in it, safe, unhurried, as though this moment could last forever. The fire has settled into its final embers, glowing like small jewels scattered in the dark. They are steady, patient, holding on to their warmth without urgency. Each ember breathes a faint red light that flickers against the stone, painting it in quiet rhythm. The hearth no longer crackles or snaps, it hums with a softer tone, a whisper of fire rather than its song. The cat has curled into the shape of a perfect circle, tail tucked close, nose hidden against its paws. The rise and fall of its body is slow, unbroken, and even. It seems to embody peace itself, a living talisman of rest. Watching it, your own breath unconsciously matches its rhythm, drawing you into the same steady pattern. The wooden spoon rests unmoved on the table, a humble sentinel of meals long past. Its simplicity holds a weight, a reminder that comfort comes not from grandeur but from the small, familiar things that never leave us. It feels almost sacred in this stillness, a symbol of warmth and nourishment, of care given and care received. Beyond the window, the mist has thickened so deeply that the night looks like a dream painted in silver and white. The moon appears only faintly now, a blurred lantern hidden behind gauze. It does not pierce the night, it softens it, casting no shadows, only a haze that soothes, as though the very air has grown tired and chosen to rest. Each sound in the castle has stilled. No footsteps echo, no wind moans through the corridors. Even the walls, heavy with centuries, seem to sigh and grow still. The silence is not hollow, it is full, rich, and velvety. It enfolds you as a blanket would, drawing you deeper into its embrace. The air is cool now, the warmth of the fire gentle against your skin, a perfect balance of comfort. You are neither hot nor cold. You are suspended between, resting in the exact middle where the body finds its ease. The smell of the hearth smoke lingers faintly, mixing with the stone's earthy scent, anchoring you to this place. And with each passing breath, the boundaries between you and the kitchen soften. You are no longer only a visitor, you are part of it, as much a part as the spoon, the fire, the cat, the mist. The stillness is your stillness, the peace is your peace, and the night is your night. Everything is safe, everything is calm, everything is at rest. And you, too, are ready to drift, like the last embers glow, into the deep quiet of sleep. Sink deeper now. Feel your body melting into the stillness around you. Each breath grows slower, heavier, yet lighter at the same time. The castle kitchen wraps around you like a quiet cocoon. Every stone, every beam, every ember carrying you further into calm. The hearth glows faintly, its embers pulsing like tiny hearts, steady and soft. No longer do they spark or hiss, they simply exist, radiating warmth in gentle waves that ripple through the room and into your own body. Each wave touches your shoulders, your arms, your legs, moving all tension away, leaving only serenity behind. The cat shifts slightly, stretching its paws, yawning softly, curling back into its sleeping position. Its purr is barely audible, yet it resonates through the floorboards, the walls, even the air you breathe. Your own heartbeat begins to match that rhythm, steady, slow, unhurried, completely at peace. The clay ovens remain cool now, holding the memory of bread baked hours ago. You can almost feel the soft texture of the loaves inside, the faint heat radiating out, the smell lingering like an invisible blanket over the room. It is a comforting warmth, not just of fire, but of care, of patience, of nourishment given and received. The wooden table and spoon rest silently nearby. Their presence is humble, yet grounding. You imagine the countless meals that have passed through this kitchen, the hands that have prepared them, the quiet moments of satisfaction and relief shared by those who ate. That legacy of care and peace now extends to you, filling your mind with the knowledge that all is well. Outside, the mist swirls gently around the castle walls. Moonlight filters through, soft and muted, touching only the edges of the window. It does not disturb, it does not illuminate sharply. It only whispers, guiding your eyes to rest, your mind to release, your body to sink deeper into stillness. Above, the rafters seem to hum faintly, carrying the weight of centuries. Each beam remembers nights, just like this, nights of quiet, of rest, of calm. They cradled the roof, they cradled the walls, and now they cradle you. You feel supported, safe, and embraced in a way that no urgency of the day could ever disturb. Every sound, every scent, every touch in the kitchen flows together into a single melody of peace. You are part of it now. You are no longer simply a visitor. You are woven into the hearth, the stones, the beams, the mist, the air itself. And in that weaving, you feel a deep, unshakable sense of calm. With every inhalation, feel the warmth and stillness sink deeper into your chest. With every exhalation, let go of any last threads of thought, of worry, of resistance. You are safe. You are calm. You are home. And as the night stretches onward, the story itself drifts into silence, carrying you gently, slowly, fully, into the realm of dreams. Let your body sink even deeper into rest. Feel it melting into the warmth of the castle kitchen. Each breath drifts slower now, deeper, more rhythmic, as if the air itself is guiding you toward calm, in and out, letting go of everything unnecessary, everything heavy. The hearth glows softly, its embers flickering faintly like distant stars in a quiet sky. Their warmth stretches out, reaching you, wrapping your shoulders, your arms, your legs in gentle waves. Each pulse seems to synchronize with your heartbeat, slow and steady, carrying reassurance with it. The cat has shifted again, rolling slightly onto its side, tail curling, body fully relaxed. Its purr hums faintly, almost like a wind through the rafters. You feel it resonate through the floor and into your body, guiding every muscle, every joint, into deep relaxation. The purring becomes a melody of serenity, a subtle rhythm that matches the pulse of the hearth and the silence of the night. The clay ovens, now fully cooled, still hold the memory of warmth, the essence of bread, the lingering comfort of meals long prepared. That memory drifts through the kitchen air, merging with the smell of the fire and the faint scent of herbs that have long since been used. It is a scent that carries safety, patience, and nourishment comfort that wraps around you like a gentle blanket. The wooden table stands quietly in the glow, its surface smooth, holding invisible marks of hands that have stirred, chopped, kneaded, and served. Each mark holds the weight of care, the echo of calm, the rhythm of human presence. You feel that energy now, as if the kitchen itself reaches out to calm you, steady you, embrace you. Outside, the night is veiled in a silver mist. Moonlight touches the window faintly, filtering softly through the fog. The light doesn't disturb it, whispers. It reminds you of the gentle rhythm of life beyond the castle, of the endlessness of peace, of the quiet that exists even when the world moves. Above, the rafters cradle the history of countless nights just like this one. They are witnesses, silent and steady, holding the weight of the roof, the walls, the warmth of the hearth, and now, holding you. The castle itself feels alive in its quietness, breathing with you, breathing for you, guiding you into deeper rest. Every sound, every shadow, every glow in the room weaves together into a single, continuous lullaby. You are part of it now. You are woven into the fire, the stone, the wood, the cat, the mist, and the air itself. Every fiber of you resonates with the stillness. Every thought slows. Every muscle softens. With each inhale, you draw in warmth, calm, and stillness. With each exhale, you release tension, worry, and fatigue. You are safe. You are at peace. You are home in this moment. And as the embers continue their silent, glowing song, you drift further into a world of dreams, cradled by the hearth, the castle, and the night itself. Breathe deeply now, slow and soft, and feel the weight of your body melting into the stillness around you. Every stone, every beam, every ember of the castle kitchen holds you in quiet, unwavering warmth. The air itself seems to cradle you, gentle and patient, inviting you into rest. The hearth glows faintly, its embers steady and calm. Tiny sparks rise and fade, like fleeting thoughts that do not disturb, merely float away into nothingness. The warmth radiates evenly, touching your chest, your arms, your legs, your toes, filling every corner of your being with a deep, steady calm. The cat shifts slightly, stretching its paws and curling tighter into its sleeping bowl. Its purr is low and steady, a gentle vibration that flows through the room and into your body. You follow the rhythm, unconsciously matching your breath to it, letting your heart sink into the same peaceful cadence. The clay ovens, now cooled to gentle warmth, hold the memory of bread baked long ago. The scent of flour and grain, faint but persistent, drifts through the air, blending with the soft smoke from the hearth. It is comforting, grounding, like an invisible hug. You breathe it in, letting it fill you, letting it anchor you in stillness. The wooden table and spoon rest quietly nearby. The marks and scratches in the wood tell stories of hands that worked with care, of meals prepared with patience, of lives lived with rhythm and thoughtfulness. That presence now flows into you, reminding you that you are held, supported, and nurtured, even in silence. Outside, the night mist drifts in slow, silver waves, wrapping the castle walls in softness. The moonlight touches the window faintly, spilling a gentle glow across the floor. The light is muted, unhurried, guiding your eyes to rest, your mind to release, and your body to sink further into ease. The rafters above hold centuries of quiet nights, of warmth and care, of countless dreamers resting beneath their watch. They cradle the kitchen, the walls, the hearth, and now they cradle you. Their presence is invisible, yet undeniable. They breathe with you, they guard with you, they lull with you. Every scent, every shadow, every sound in the room is a lullaby, weaving together into a continuous embrace. You are part of it now, woven into the fire, the stone, the wood, the cat, the mist, and the air. Every muscle softens, every thought slows, every breath deepens. With each inhale, you draw warmth, calm, and gentle rest. With each exhale, you release tension, worry, and fatigue. You are safe, You are serene. You are home in this moment. And as the embers glow and fade, as the cat purrs softly in sleep, as the castle holds you tenderly, you drift further into a dreamscape of peace, cradled by the hearth, the night, and the gentle rhythm of your own heart. Let yourself sink further now, deeper into the quiet of the kitchen. The warmth of the hearth and the stillness of the castle wrap around you like a soft, protective cloak. Each breath grows slower, heavier, and lighter all at once, carrying you into deeper rest. The embers glow, faintly, steady, and unwavering. Their gentle pulse reaches you, flowing into your body like a stream of warmth, softening every muscle, every joint, every corner of tension. The fire no longer sparks or snaps. It hums with quiet patience, a lullaby of warmth that holds you completely. The cat shifts slightly, stretching and curling again, its soft purr vibrating like a subtle song through the kitchen. You feel it resonate within you, your body unconsciously mirroring its calm rhythm. Every breath becomes a note in the same melody, slow and steady, carrying you further into relaxation. The ovens hold the memory of countless loaves baked, of warmth and nourishment, of hands that tended the dough with care. Even though they are now cool, they radiate a gentle essence, mingling with the lingering aroma of bread, herbs, and hearth smoke. That scent drifts into you, soothing and grounding, reminding you of safety, comfort, and timeless calm. The wooden table rests quietly, marked by history. Each scratch and groove speaks of meals prepared, care given, lives nurtured. That energy now flows through the room into you, as if the very wood carries peace, patience, and presence into your being. Outside, the night mist drifts slowly, silver and soft, cloaking the world in calm. Moonlight filters through the window, faint and delicate, painting patterns of quiet on the stone floor. It does not demand your attention. It simply exists, encouraging your mind to soften, your body to release, your heart to rest. Above, the rafters hold centuries of nighttime whispers and quiet care. They carry the weight of the roof, the walls, and the history of every soul who rested beneath them. Now, they cradle you. You feel supported by something larger than yourself, held in the same patient embrace that has existed for generations. Every sound, every shadow, every scent in the room weaves into a tapestry of calm. You are part of it now, interlaced with the fire, the stone, the wood, the cat, the mist, and the air itself. Every thought slows, every muscle softens, every heartbeat steadies. With each inhalation, draw in warmth, calm, and serenity. With each exhalation, release tension, worry, and fatigue. You are safe, you are still, you are home. And as the embers glow gently, the cat's purr continues softly, and the castle holds its eternal watch. You drift ever deeper into dreams, cradled by the hearth, the night, and the endless rhythm of peace. Sink even deeper now. Feel your body dissolve into the warmth and stillness that surrounds you. Each breath becomes slower, softer, more rhythmic, as though the very air itself is guiding you toward complete relaxation, in and out, letting go of every worry, every thought, every lingering tension. The hearth glows gently, its embers flickering like tiny, quiet stars in the dim kitchen. They pulse softly, radiating warmth that moves through the stones, the wood, the air and into you. Each pulse reaches your chest, your arms, your legs, your toes, filling every inch of your being with serenity and calm. The cat shifts slightly, stretching and curling again, its purr soft and steady. You feel the vibration of its contentment through the floor and into your body. Your breath naturally matches its rhythm, slow and steady, each inhale and exhale a note in the lullaby of the night. The clay ovens hold the memory of countless loaves baked, of warmth and nourishment, of patient hands tending dough and fire. Though cool now, they radiate subtle warmth, mingling with the lingering aroma of bread, herbs, and hearth smoke. That scent drifts into you, filling your lungs, your chest, your mind with comfort, safety, and timeless peace. The wooden table, resting quietly nearby, carries the energy of care and attention. Every scratch and mark tells a story of meals prepared, Hands that worked with love, moments of quiet care. That presence now extends to you, as though the kitchen itself reaches out to soothe, steady, and embrace you. Outside, the night mist drifts slowly across the castle grounds, silver and soft, veiling the world in calm. Moonlight filters faintly through the window, painting gentle, shifting patterns on the stone floor. The light does not demand your attention, it whispers, inviting your mind to soften, your body to release, your heart to rest. Above, the rafters hold centuries of quiet nights and gentle care. They bear the weight of the roof, the walls, the hearth, and now they cradle you. Their presence is silent yet reassuring. You feel supported by something larger than yourself, embraced by patience and timelessness. Every sound, every shadow, every scent weaves together into a single, continuous lullaby. You are part of it now, intertwined with the fire, the stone, the wood, the cat, the mist, and the air. Every muscle softens, every thought slows, every heartbeat steadies. With each inhalation, draw in warmth, calm, and deep serenity. With each exhalation, release tension, worry, and fatigue. You are safe, you are at peace, you are home in this moment. And as the embers glow softly, as the cat purrs gently in sleep, and the castle watches silently over all, you drift ever deeper into dreams, cradled by the hearth, the night, and the infinite rhythm of tranquility. Let your body settle even further. Feel it sinking into the gentle embrace of the castle kitchen. Every stone, every beam, every ember holds you in quiet, unwavering warmth. Your muscles soften, your thoughts slow, and each breath becomes a steady wave, carrying you deeper into relaxation. The hearth glows with a faint, comforting light. Its embers pulse slowly, steadily, like tiny heartbeats scattered across the firebed. The warmth flows from them, stretching out to touch your chest, your arms, your legs, your toes, filling every part of you with calm and ease. The cat shifts slightly, stretching its paws, curling again, its soft purr vibrating through the floor. You feel the vibration resonate in your body, sensing your breath and heartbeat to the rhythm of peace. The room feels alive, but gentle, as though every element, fire, stone, wood, and fur exists solely to guide you into deeper rest. The clay ovens, now cooled, still hold memories of warmth and nourishment. The faint scent of baked bread drifts through the air, mingling with the smoke and herbs that have lingered from earlier preparations. It is a scent of comfort, of safety, of timeless care, wrapping around you like a soft, invisible blanket. The wooden table rests quietly, etched with marks from countless meals and hands that worked with love. Its presence is grounding. Every groove and scratch speaks of care, patience, and quiet devotion. That energy now flows into you, offering reassurance that you are supported, protected, and safe. Outside, the mist drifts slowly across the castle grounds, soft and silver. Moonlight filters through the window, painting delicate patterns on the floor, ever shifting and gentle. The light whispers rather than shines, encouraging your mind to release, your body to rest, and your heart to settle. Above, the rafters cradle centuries of quiet nights, of warmth and care. They bear the weight of the roof, the walls, the hearth, and now they cradle you. You feel their silent support, their steady presence, as if the castle itself breathes with you, watching over you, guiding you into deeper calm. Every sound, shadow, and scent in the kitchen weaves into a continuous lullaby. You are part of it now, intertwined with the fire, the stone, the wood, the cat, the mist, and the air. Every muscle softens, every thought slows, every heartbeat steadies. With each inhalation, draw in warmth, calm, and serenity. With each exhalation, release tension, worry, and fatigue. You are safe, you are still, you are at peace. And as the embers glow softly, the cat purrs gently, and the castle watches silently over you. You drift deeper into dreams, cradled by the hearth, the night, and the eternal rhythm of rest. Settle even further now. Feel your body sinking fully into the soft, comforting stillness of the kitchen. Each stone, each beam, each ember surrounds you with quiet warmth. Your muscles loosen completely. Your thoughts soften, and your breath moves naturally, deeply, as though the very air itself is guiding you into calm. The hearth glows gently, its embers pulsing slowly, like tiny, quiet hearts scattered in the fire. Their warmth spreads outwards, touching your chest, your arms, your legs, your toes, filling every part of your body with serenity. Each flicker is steady, unhurried, guiding your mind toward total relaxation. The cat stirs slightly, stretching, curling, settling again. Its soft purr hums faintly through the floor and into your body. You feel it resonate deeply, sensing your breath and heartbeat to a slow, calming rhythm. The room, though alive with subtle motion, is utterly peaceful, every element working together to soothe your mind and body. The clay ovens, now cool, still hold the memory of bread baked long ago. A faint aroma drifts from them, mixing with the lingering sense of herbs and smoke. It is a comforting, grounding scent, filling the air and wrapping around you like a gentle, invisible blanket. Each breath draws it deeper into your chest, filling you with warmth, safety, and calm. The wooden table, resting quietly nearby, is etched with the history of countless meals, hands, and care. Its presence is steadying, its grooves and scratches echoing a quiet devotion. That energy now flows into you, reminding you that you are supported, safe, and embraced by something larger than yourself. Outside, the mist drifts slowly across the castle grounds, soft and silver. Moonlight filters faintly through the window, scattering delicate patterns across the stone floor. The light does not demand attention, it whispers, encouraging your mind to soften, your body to release, and your heart to settle. Above, the rafters cradle centuries of silent nights, of warmth and care. They bear the weight of the roof, the walls, and the hearth, and now they cradle you. You feel their support, their patient presence, as though the castle itself is breathing with you, guiding you deeper into calm and rest. Every sound, shadow, and scent in the kitchen weaves together into a continuous lullaby. You are part of it now, intertwined with the fire, the stone, the wood, the cat, the mist, and the air itself. Every muscle softens, every thought slows, every heartbeat steadies. With each inhalation, draw in warmth, calm, and serenity. With each exhalation, release tension, worry, and fatigue. You are safe, you are still, you are at peace. And as the embers glow softly, the cat purrs gently, and the castle watches silently over you, you drift ever deeper into dreams. Cradled by the hearth, the night, and the eternal rhythm of tranquility. Feel your body sink even deeper now, melting into the warm embrace of the castle kitchen. Each stone, each beam, each ember wraps you in quiet comfort. Your muscles loosen completely, your thoughts soften, and your breath flows slowly, effortlessly, carrying you further into calm. The hearth glows faintly, its embers pulsing gently like tiny, steady hearts. Their warmth spreads slowly through the room and into your body, touching your chest, arms, legs, and toes. Each pulse is steady, unhurried, a reminder that all is well, all is safe, all is calm. The cat shifts slightly, stretching and curling again, purring softly. Its vibration flows through the floor, into the walls, and into you, guiding your body into harmony with the room. Your heartbeat and breathing match this gentle rhythm, slow and steady, as though the entire kitchen breathes with you. The clay ovens, now cool, still hold the memory of bread baked long ago. The faint aroma of flour and grain mingles with the soft scent of herbs and smoke. Each inhalation carries comfort and grounding, wrapping around you like a soft, invisible blanket. Safety, warmth, and peace seep into every corner of your body. The wooden table rests quietly nearby, etched with the marks of hands that worked with care. Each groove and scratch carries energy of patience and devotion. That calm energy now reaches you, reminding you that you are supported, protected, and embraced by the kitchen itself. Outside, mist drifts slowly across the castle grounds, soft and silvery. Moonlight filters faintly through the window, casting gentle, shifting patterns across the floor. The light whispers rather than shines, encouraging your mind to soften, your body to release, and your heart to rest fully. Above, the rafters cradle centuries of quiet nights, of warmth and care. They bear the weight of the roof, the walls, and the hearth, and now they cradle you. Their presence is silent, yet unwavering, holding you in patient stillness, guiding you ever deeper into calm. Every scent, shadow, and sound in the room weaves together into a seamless lullaby. You are part of it now, entwined with the fire, the stone, the wood, the cat, the mist, and the air itself. Every muscle softens, every thought slows, every heartbeat steadies. With each inhalation, draw in warmth, calm, and serenity. With each exhalation, release tension, worry, and fatigue. You are safe, you are still, you are at peace. And as the embers glow softly, the cat purrs gently, and the castle holds its eternal watch, you drift deeper into dreams, cradled by the hearth, the night, and the endless rhythm of rest. Let your body sink even further, deeper into the soft embrace of the kitchen. Each breath carries you closer to complete stillness. The warmth of the hearth, the quiet of the stones, the gentle presence of the cat, and the soft glow of moonlight all blend into a cocoon of serenity around you. The hearth glows faintly, its embers pulsing softly, steady and reassuring. Their warmth radiates outward, touching your chest, your arms, your legs, your toes. Each flicker is a gentle heartbeat, inviting you to relax more fully, letting go of tension, letting go of thoughts, letting go of the day. The cat stirs slightly, stretching and curling again, settling back into its peaceful rhythm. Its soft purr vibrates through the floor and into your body, matching the gentle pulse of the hearth and guiding your breathing into a slow, soothing cadence. You feel your heartbeat slowing, sensing with the rhythm of the room, your mind quieting with each inhale and exhale. The clay ovens, now cooled, hold faint memories of bread baked long ago. The aroma of flour, grain, and lingering herbs drifts softly through the air, weaving into the warmth of the hearth. Each inhalation draws this comfort into your chest, spreading calm, grounding, and safety into every corner of your being. The wooden table rests quietly nearby, etched with marks from years of meals and hands that worked with care. Each groove carries a gentle energy, a history of patience, love, and attention. That energy flows now into you, reminding you that you are supported, embraced, and safe. Outside, the mist drifts across the castle grounds in soft, silver waves. Moonlight filters through the window, painting delicate patterns on the stone floor. The light is gentle, almost whispering, coaxing your mind to soften, your body to release, your heart to rest deeper into stillness. Above, the rafters hold centuries of quiet nights and care. They cradle the roof, the walls, the hearth, and now they cradle you. Their presence is silent yet powerful, a patient embrace guiding you deeper into calm and relaxation. Every shadow, every scent, every sound in the kitchen blends into a seamless lullaby. You are part of it now, intertwined with the fire, the stones, the wood, the cat, the mist, and the air itself. Every muscle softens, every thought slows, every heartbeat steadies. With each inhale, draw in warmth, calm, and serenity. With each exhale, release tension, worry, and fatigue. You are safe, you are still, you are at peace. And as the embers glow softly, the cat purrs gently, and the castle watches over you, you drift deeper into dreams, cradled by the hearth, the night, and the eternal rhythm of peace. Feel yourself sinking even deeper now, fully melting into the warm, quiet embrace of the castle kitchen. Each stone, each beam, each ember surrounds you with gentle, unwavering comfort. Your muscles release completely, your thoughts soften, and your breathing becomes slow, effortless, and rhythmic, carrying you further into serenity. The hearth glows faintly, embers pulsing softly like tiny, steady hearts. Their warmth spreads evenly, touching your chest, your arms, your legs, your toes, filling every part of your being with calm and ease. Each pulse is gentle, unhurried, guiding your mind deeper into relaxation. The cat stirs lightly, stretching and curling again, purring softly, Its vibrations resonate through the floor and into your body, syncing your heartbeat with its slow, soothing rhythm. You feel yourself aligning with the peaceful cadence of the room, every breath drawing you deeper into stillness. The clay ovens, now cooled, hold the memory of bread baked hours ago. The subtle scent of flour, grain, and lingering herbs drifts softly through the air, merging with the gentle warmth of the hearth. Each inhalation brings comfort, grounding, and reassurance, wrapping around you like a soft, invisible blanket. The wooden table rests quietly nearby, marked with the stories of countless meals prepared with care. Each scratch and groove carries energy of patience, devotion, and attention. That energy now flows into you, reminding you that you are supported, held, and safe. Outside, the mist drifts slowly across the castle grounds, soft and silver. Moonlight filters faintly through the window, casting delicate, ever-shifting patterns on the floor. The light whispers rather than shines, guiding your mind to soften, your body to release, and your heart to rest deeply. Above, the rafters cradle centuries of quiet nights, of warmth and care. They bear the weight of the roof, the walls, and the hearthend. Now, they cradle you. Their presence is silent, yet powerful, embracing you, supporting you, guiding you ever deeper into calm. Every sound, shadow, and scent in the kitchen weaves together into a seamless lullaby. You are part of it now, entwined with the fire, the stone, the wood, the cat, the mist, and the air itself. Every muscle softens, every thought slows, every heartbeat steadies. With each inhalation, draw in warmth, calm, and serenity. With each exhalation, release tension, worry, and fatigue. You are safe, you are still, you are at peace. And as the embers glow softly, the cat purrs gently, and the castle watches over you. You drift ever deeper into dreams, cradled by the hearth, the night, and the endless rhythm of tranquility. Sink deeper now. Feel your body melting completely into the stillness and warmth of the castle kitchen. Each stone, each beam, each ember wraps around you in quiet, unwavering comfort. Your muscles soften completely, your thoughts drift gently, and your breath flows slowly, naturally, carrying you further into calm. The hearth glows softly, its embers pulsing like tiny, steady hearts. The warmth radiates outward, touching your chest, your arms, your legs, your toes. Each gentle pulse invites relaxation, letting go of tension, letting go of worry, letting go of the day's weight. The cat shifts slightly, stretching and curling again, settling into its peaceful rhythm. Its soft purr vibrates through the floor, into the walls, and into you, syncing your heartbeat with the gentle rhythm of the room. Every muscle, every nerve begins to align with this calm cadence, allowing your body to release fully. The clay ovens, now cooled, still hold faint memories of bread baked long ago. The aroma of flour, grain, and lingering herbs drifts softly through the kitchen air, blending with the warmth of the hearth. Each inhalation carries comfort, grounding, and peace, wrapping you like a soft, invisible blanket, reassuring you that all is well. The wooden table rests quietly, marked by history and care. Each groove and scratch tells the story of hands that prepared meals with patience and love. That quiet energy flows now into you, reminding you that you are held, supported, and embraced by the steady, nurturing presence of the kitchen. Outside, the night mist drifts across the castle grounds, soft and silvery. Moonlight filters faintly through the window, casting gentle, shifting patterns on the stone floor. The light whispers rather than shines, guiding your mind to soften, your body to relax, and your heart to sink fully into stillness. Above, the rafters hold centuries of quiet nights, warmth, and care. They bear the weight of the roof, the walls, and the hearthend. Now, they cradle you. Their presence is silent yet profound, holding you in patient stillness, guiding you deeper into calm and serenity. Every scent, shadow, and sound in the kitchen weaves together into a continuous, seamless lullaby. You are part of it now, intertwined with the fire, the stone, the wood, the cat, the mist, and the air itself. Every muscle softens, every thought slows, every heartbeat steadies. With each inhalation, draw in warmth, calm, and serenity. With each exhalation, release tension, worry, and fatigue. You are safe, you are still, you are at peace. And as the embers glow softly, the cat purrs gently, and the castle watches silently over you, you drift further into dreams, cradled by the hearth, the night, and the eternal rhythm of tranquility. To allow yourself to sink even deeper, let your body melt completely into the quiet warmth of the castle kitchen. Each stone, each beam, each ember wraps around you, a gentle, unwavering embrace. Your muscles release, your thoughts drift softly, and your breath flows slow and steady, carrying you further into complete relaxation. The hearth glows faintly, its embers pulsing softly, like tiny, steady heartbeats. Their warmth spreads gently through the room and into your body, touching your chest, arms, legs, and toes. Each pulse is calming, unhurried, inviting your mind and body to let go, to surrender fully to peace. The cat stirs slightly, stretching and curling back into a restful position. Its purr vibrates through the floor and into your body, syncing your heartbeat to the rhythm of calm. You feel every fiber of your being align with this gentle cadence, letting go of tension, worry, and fatigue. The clay ovens, now cooled, still hold faint memories of bread baked long ago. The aroma of flour, grain, and lingering herbs drifts softly through the air, blending with the warmth of the hearth. Each inhalation carries comfort, grounding, and reassurance, wrapping around you like a soft, invisible blanket. The wooden table rests quietly nearby, etched with marks from years of care. Every groove and scratch tells stories of meals prepared, hands that worked with patience, and quiet devotion. That energy now flows into you, reminding you that you are supported, held, and embraced by the nurturing presence of the kitchen. Outside, the mist drifts slowly across the castle grounds, soft and silver. Moonlight filters faintly through the window, casting delicate, shifting patterns on the stone floor. The light whispers rather than shines, encouraging your mind to soften, your body to release, and your heart to sink deeper into stillness. Above, the rafters cradle centuries of quiet nights, of warmth, care, and vigilance. They bear the weight of the roof, the walls, and the hearth, and now they cradle you. Their presence is silent yet profound, holding you in patient stillness, guiding you deeper into calm and tranquility. Every scent, shadow, and sound in the kitchen weaves together into a continuous, seamless lullaby. You are part of it now, intertwined with the fire, the stone, the wood, the cat, the mist, and the air itself. Every muscle softens, every thought slows, every heartbeat steadies. With each inhalation, draw in warmth, calm, and serenity. With each exhalation, release tension, worry, and fatigue. You are safe, you are still, you are at peace. And as the embers glow softly, the cat purrs gently, and the castle holds its eternal watch over you. You drift ever deeper into dreams, cradled by the hearth, the night, and the endless rhythm of rest. Sink further now. Let your body melt completely into the warmth and stillness of the castle kitchen. Each stone, each beam, each ember embraces you gently. Your muscles release fully, your thoughts slow and soften, and your breath flows easily, naturally, carrying you deeper into calm and serenity. The hearth glows softly, embers pulsing gently like tiny heartbeats. Their warmth spreads slowly through the room, reaching your chest, your arms, your legs, your toes. Each pulse is steady, unhurried, inviting your mind and body to surrender fully to the peaceful rhythm of the night. The cat stirs slightly, stretching and curling again, settling into its tranquil rhythm. Its purr flows through the floor and into your body, harmonizing with the gentle pulse of the hearth. You feel it resonate through your muscles, your joints, every fiber of your being, aligning you with deep calm. The clay ovens, now cooled, carry the memory of bread baked long ago. The faint scent of flour, grain, and lingering herbs drifts softly through the air, mingling with the warmth of the hearth. Each inhalation draws comfort, grounding, and reassurance deep into your body, wrapping you in a gentle, invisible blanket of peace. The wooden table rests quietly nearby, marked by decades of use and care. Each groove and scratch holds a story of hands that prepared meals with love, patience, and devotion. That energy flows into you now, reminding you that you are supported, protected, and embraced by the steady presence of the kitchen. Outside, the mist drifts slowly across the castle grounds, soft and silver. Moonlight filters faintly through the window, scattering delicate, ever-shifting patterns across the stone floor. The light whispers rather than shines, guiding your mind to soften, your body to release, your heart to sink further into stillness. Above, the rafters hold centuries of quiet nights, warmth, and care. They bear the weight of the roof, the walls, and the hearthrug. Now, they cradle you. Their presence is silent, yet powerful, patient and steady, holding you in stillness, guiding you deeper into calm and tranquility. Every scent, shadow, and sound in the kitchen blends into a seamless lullaby. You are part of it now, intertwined with the fire, the stone, the wood, the cat, the mist, and the air itself. Every muscle softens, every thought slows, every heartbeat steadies. With each inhalation, draw in warmth, calm, and serenity. With each exhalation, release tension, worry, and fatigue. You are safe, you are still, you are at peace. And as the embers glow softly, the cat purrs gently, and the castle watches silently over you. You drift ever deeper into dreams, cradled by the hearth, the night, and the endless rhythm of rest. Let yourself sink deeper now, into the soft, warm embrace of the castle kitchen. Each stone, each beam, each ember surrounds you with gentle, unwavering comfort. Your muscles loosen completely, your thoughts slow and soften, and your breath flows easily, naturally, carrying you further into calm. The hearth glows softly, its embers pulsing gently like tiny, steady hearts. Their warmth radiates outward, touching your chest, your arms, your legs, your toes. Each pulse is steady and unhurried, guiding your mind and body to release, to surrender fully to the soothing rhythm of the night. The cat shifts slightly, stretching and curling again, purring softly. Its vibration flows through the floor and into your body, aligning your heartbeat with the gentle rhythm of the room. Every muscle, every fiber, every joint begins to relax, letting go completely, allowing the room's calm to envelop you entirely. The clay ovens, now cooled, hold the memory of bread baked hours ago. The faint aroma of flour, grain, and lingering herbs drifts softly through the air, mixing with the warmth of the hearth. Each breath carries this comforting scent deep into your chest, filling you with grounding, safety, and serenity, wrapping around you like a gentle, invisible blanket. The wooden table rests quietly nearby, etched with marks from hands that worked with care and patience. Each groove tells a story of meals prepared with devotion, quiet attention, and love. That energy now flows into you, reminding you that you are supported, held, and embraced by the nurturing presence of the kitchen. Outside, mist drifts across the castle grounds, soft and silver. Moonlight filters faintly through the window, casting delicate, shifting patterns on the stone floor. The light whispers, inviting your mind to soften, your body to release, and your heart to sink further into stillness. Above, the rafters cradle centuries of quiet nights, warmth, and care. They bear the weight of the roof, the walls, and the hearthrug. Now, they cradle you. Their presence is silent, patient, and unwavering, holding you in stillness, guiding you deeper into calm and tranquility. Every scent, shadow, and sound in the kitchen blends together into a seamless lullaby. You are part of it now, intertwined with the fire, the stone, the wood, the cat, the mist, and the air itself. Every muscle softens, every thought slows, every heartbeat steadies. With each inhalation, draw in warmth, calm, and serenity. With each exhalation, release tension, worry, and fatigue. You are safe, you are still, you are at peace. And as the embers glow softly, the cat purrs gently, and the castle watches silently over you. You drift ever deeper into dreams, cradled by the hearth, the night, and the eternal rhythm of rest. Sink deeper now, Let yourself melt completely into the soft warmth of the castle kitchen. Each stone, each beam, each ember surrounds you in gentle, unwavering comfort. Your muscles loosen fully, your thoughts soften, and your breath flows slow and effortless, carrying you further into calm and tranquility. The hearth glows softly, its embers pulsing like tiny, steady hearts. Their warmth spreads throughout the room, touching your chest, arms, legs, and toes. Each pulse invites your mind and body to release fully, to let go, to surrender entirely to the rhythm of the room. The cat stirs slightly, stretching and curling again, purring softly. Its vibration flows through the floor, into your body, syncing your heartbeat with the slow, calming rhythm of the kitchen. Every fiber of your being aligns with this gentle cadence, allowing you to release tension completely and feel at peace. The clay ovens, now cooled, still carry the memory of bread baked long ago. The faint aroma of flour, grain, and lingering herbs drifts through the air, merging with the gentle warmth of the hearth. Each inhalation draws this comfort deep into your chest, grounding you, calming you, and wrapping you in a soft, invisible blanket of serenity. The wooden table rests quietly nearby, etched with marks from countless meals and hands that worked with care. Each groove tells a story of patience, devotion, and quiet attention. That energy now flows into you, reminding you that you are safe, supported, and embraced by the steady presence of the kitchen. Outside, the mist drifts slowly across the castle grounds, soft and silver. Moonlight filters faintly through the window, casting delicate, shifting patterns across the stone floor. The light whispers rather than shines, inviting your mind to soften, your body to relax, and your heart to sink deeper into stillness. Above, the rafters cradle centuries of quiet nights, of warmth, care, and gentle watchfulness. They bear the weight of the roof, the walls, and the hearthend. Now, they cradle you. Their presence is silent, yet profound, patient and steady, guiding you deeper into calm and peaceful rest. Every scent, shadow, and sound in the kitchen weaves together into a continuous lullaby. You are part of it now, entwined with the fire, the stone, the wood, the cat, the mist, and the air itself. Every muscle softens, every thought slows, every heartbeat steadies. With each inhalation, draw in warmth, calm, and serenity. With each exhalation, release tension, worry, and fatigue. You are safe, you are still, you are at peace. And as the embers glow softly, the cat purrs gently, and the castle watches silently over you. You drift deeper into dreams, cradled by the hearth, the night, and the eternal rhythm of rest. Feel yourself sinking deeper, fully melting into the warmth and stillness of the castle kitchen. Each stone, each beam, each ember embraces you gently, holding you in calm and serenity. Your muscles release completely, your thoughts drift softly, and your breath flows slow and effortless, carrying you further into relaxation. The hearth glows faintly, its embers pulsing softly like tiny, steady hearts. Their warmth spreads outward, touching your chest, arms, legs, and toes, filling every part of you with calm, comfort, and ease. Each pulse is gentle and unhurried, guiding your mind and body to let go completely. The cat shifts lightly, stretching and curling again, purring softly. Its vibration travels through the floor into your body, sensing your heartbeat. With the gentle rhythm of the room, you feel your muscles soften, your joints release, and every fiber of your being align with the slow, soothing cadence of the kitchen. The clay ovens, now cooled, hold memories of bread baked long ago. The faint scent of flour, grain, and lingering herbs drifts through the air, mixing with the warmth of the hearth. Each inhalation brings comfort, grounding, and reassurance, wrapping you in a soft, invisible blanket of serenity. The wooden table rests quietly nearby, etched with the stories of countless meals prepared with care. Every groove and scratch tells of hands that worked with patience, attention, and devotion. That gentle energy flows into you now, reminding you that you are safe, supported, and embraced by the steady presence of the kitchen. Outside, The mist drifts slowly across the castle grounds, soft and silver. Moonlight filters faintly through the window, scattering delicate, shifting patterns across the stone floor. The light whispers rather than shines, guiding your mind to soften, your body to release, and your heart to sink further into stillness. Above, the rafters hold centuries of quiet nights and warm care. They bear the weight of the roof, the walls, and the hearth end. Now, they cradle you. Their presence is silent, yet unwavering, patient and steady, holding you in stillness, guiding you deeper into calm and peace. Every scent, shadow, and sound in the kitchen blends into a seamless lullaby. You are part of it now, entwined with the fire, the stone, the wood, the cat, the mist, and the air itself. Every muscle softens, every thought slows, every heartbeat steadies. With each inhale, draw in warmth, calm, and serenity. With each exhale, release tension, worry, and fatigue. You are safe. You are still. You are at peace. And as the embers glow softly, the cat purrs gently, and the castle watches silently over you. You drift deeper into dreams, cradled by the hearth, the night, and the endless rhythm of rest. Sink even deeper now. Let yourself completely dissolve into the warm, quiet embrace of the castle kitchen. Each stone, each beam, each ember surrounds you with gentle, unwavering comfort. Your muscles release fully, your thoughts drift softly, and your breath flows slow and effortless, carrying you deeper into calm, into stillness, into peace. The hearth glows softly, embers pulsing like tiny, steady hearts. Their warmth radiates through the room, touching your chest, arms, legs, and toes, filling every corner of your being with calm, comfort, and safety. Each pulse is gentle, unhurried, guiding your mind and body to surrender fully to the soothing rhythm of the kitchen. The cat stirs slightly, stretching and curling once more, purring softly. Its vibration flows through the floor into your body, syncing your heartbeat with the room's gentle rhythm. Every fiber of your being relaxes, aligning with the slow, soothing cadence, releasing tension, fatigue, and worry. The clay ovens, now cooled, hold faint memories of bread baked long ago. The subtle aroma of flour, grain, and lingering herbs drifts softly through the air, merging with the warmth of the hearth. Each inhalation draws comfort, grounding, and serenity deep into your chest, wrapping you in a soft, invisible blanket of peace. The wooden table rests quietly nearby, etched with marks from hands that worked with care and patience. Every groove tells a story of meals prepared with love, attention, and quiet devotion. That gentle energy flows into you now, reminding you that you are safe, supported, and embraced by the steady, nurturing presence of the kitchen. Outside, the mist drifts slowly across the castle grounds, soft and silver. Moonlight filters faintly through the window, casting delicate, shifting patterns on the stone floor. The light whispers rather than shines, guiding your mind to soften, your body to release, and your heart to sink deeper into stillness. Above, the rafters cradle centuries of quiet nights, of warmth, care, and watchfulness. They bear the weight of the roof, the walls, and the hearth end. Now, they cradle you. Their presence is silent yet profound, patient and steady, holding you in stillness, guiding you ever deeper into calm and tranquility. Every scent, shadow, and sound in the kitchen blends into a continuous, seamless lullaby. You are part of it now, entwined with the fire, the stone, the wood, the cat, the mist, and the air itself. Every muscle softens, every thought slows, every heartbeat steadies. With each inhalation, draw in warmth, calm, and serenity. With each exhalation, release tension, worry, and fatigue. You are safe. You are still. You are at peace. And as the embers glow softly, the cat purrs gently, and the castle holds its eternal watch over you. You drift deeper into dreams, cradled by the hearth, the night, and the endless rhythm of rest. Allow yourself to sink even deeper into the gentle warmth of the castle kitchen. Each stone, each beam, each ember embraces you in quiet, unwavering comfort. Your muscles release fully, Your thoughts slow, and your breath flows slow and natural, carrying you further into relaxation and peace. The hearth glows softly, its embers pulsing like tiny, steady hearts. Their warmth spreads through the room, touching your chest, arms, legs, and toes, filling every corner of your body with calm, comfort, and serenity. Each pulse is unhurried, guiding your mind and body to let go completely, to surrender to the gentle rhythm of the night. The cat stirs slightly, stretching and curling again, purring softly. Its vibration flows through the floor into your body, sensing your heartbeat with the soothing rhythm of the room. Every fiber of your being softens, aligning with this gentle cadence, releasing tension and fatigue. The clay ovens, now cooled, hold the memory of bread baked long ago. The faint aroma of flour, grain, and lingering herbs drifts softly through the air, mingling with the warmth of the hearth. Each inhalation brings grounding, comfort, and reassurance, wrapping you in a soft, invisible blanket of calm. The wooden table rests quietly nearby, marked by the work of hands that prepared meals with care. Every groove and scratch tells a story of patience, attention, and quiet devotion. That energy flows into you now, reminding you that you are safe, supported, and embraced by the nurturing presence of the kitchen. Outside, mist drifts slowly across the castle grounds, soft and silver. Moonlight filters faintly through the window, casting delicate, shifting patterns on the stone floor. The light whispers rather than shines, guiding your mind to soften, your body to release, and your heart to sink further into stillness. Above, the rafters cradle centuries of quiet nights, warmth, and care. They bear the weight of the roof, the walls, and the hearthrug. Now, they cradle you. Their presence is silent yet unwavering, patient and steady, holding you in stillness, guiding you deeper into calm and tranquility. Every scent, shadow, and sound in the kitchen weaves together into a seamless lullaby. You are part of it now, intertwined with the fire, the stone, the wood, the cat, the mist, and the air itself. Every muscle softens, every thought slows, every heartbeat steadies. With each inhalation, draw in warmth, calm, and serenity. With each exhalation, release tension, worry, and fatigue. You are safe, you are still, you are at peace. And as the embers glow softly, the cat purrs gently, and the castle watches silently over you. You drift deeper into dreams, cradled by the hearth, the night, and the endless rhythm of rest. Sink deeper. Now, let yourself melt completely into the warmth and stillness of the castle kitchen. Each stone, each beam, each ember surrounds you with gentle, unwavering comfort. Your muscles release fully, your thoughts soften, and your breath flows slow and effortless, carrying you further into calm, into stillness, into peace. The hearth glows softly, its embers pulsing like tiny, steady hearts. Their warmth spreads throughout the room, touching your chest, arms, legs, and toes, filling every corner of your being with calm, comfort, and safety. Each pulse is gentle, unhurried, guiding your mind and body to surrender fully to the soothing rhythm of the kitchen. The cat stirs slightly, stretching and curling once more, purring softly. Its vibration flows through the floor into your body, syncing your heartbeat with the slow, calming rhythm of the kitchen. Every fiber of your being relaxes, aligning with the slow, soothing cadence, releasing tension, fatigue, and worry. The clay ovens, now cooled, hold faint memories of bread baked long ago. The subtle aroma of flour, grain, and lingering herbs drifts softly through the air, merging with the warmth of the hearth. Each inhalation draws comfort, grounding, and serenity deep into your chest, wrapping you in a soft, invisible blanket of peace. The wooden table rests quietly nearby, etched with marks from hands that worked with care and patience. Every groove tells a story of meals prepared with love, attention, and quiet devotion. That gentle energy flows into you now, reminding you that you are safe, supported, and embraced by the steady, nurturing presence of the kitchen. Outside, the mist drifts slowly across the castle grounds, soft and silver. Moonlight filters faintly through the window, scattering delicate, shifting patterns across the stone floor. The light whispers rather than shines, guiding your mind to soften, your body to release, and your heart to sink deeper into stillness. Above, the rafters cradle centuries of quiet nights and warm care. They bear the weight of the roof, the walls, and the hearth, now they cradle you. Their presence is silent, yet profound, patient and steady, holding you in stillness, guiding you ever deeper into calm and tranquility. Every scent, shadow, and sound in the kitchen blends into a continuous, seamless lullaby. You are part of it now, entwined with the fire, the stone, the wood, the cat, the mist, and the air itself. Every muscle softens, every thought slows, every heartbeat steadies. With each inhalation, draw in warmth, calm, and serenity. With each exhalation, release tension, worry, and fatigue. You are safe, you are still, you are at peace. And as the embers glow softly, the cat purrs gently, and the castle holds its eternal watch over you. You drift deeper into dreams, cradled by the hearth, the night, and the endless rhythm of rest. Now, allow yourself to sink completely, deeper than ever before, fully melting into the warmth, stillness, and serenity of the castle kitchen. Every stone, every beam, every ember embraces you in gentle, unwavering comfort. Your muscles release entirely, your thoughts drift softly, and your breath flows slow, natural, and effortless, carrying you into complete calm and peace. The hearth glows softly, its embers pulsing like tiny, steady hearts. Their warmth spreads throughout the room, touching your chest, arms, legs, and toes. Every pulse is a gentle reminder that you are safe, supported, and held by the steady, nurturing presence of the kitchen. Each flicker is a quiet heartbeat, guiding you to let go completely, letting go of tension, fatigue, and worry. The cat stirs slightly, stretching and curling once more, purring softly. Its vibration flows through the floor, into your body, sensing your heartbeat to the slow, soothing rhythm of the kitchen. You feel your muscles soften, your joints release, and every fiber of your being align with this gentle cadence. Total calm fills you. The clay ovens, now cooled, hold faint memories of bread baked long ago. The subtle scent of flour, grain, and lingering herbs drifts through the air, blending with the warmth of the hearth. Each inhalation draws serenity and grounding deep into your chest, wrapping you in a soft, invisible blanket of comfort, peace, and calm. The wooden table rests quietly nearby, etched with the stories of hands that prepared meals with care. Each groove and scratch tells of patience, devotion, and quiet love. That energy now flows into you, reminding you that you are safe, supported, and embraced by the nurturing presence of the kitchen. Outside, the mist drifts slowly across the castle grounds, soft and silver. Moonlight filters faintly through the window, casting delicate, shifting patterns on the stone floor. The light whispers rather than shines, inviting your mind to soften, your body to release, and your heart to sink fully into stillness. Above, the rafters cradle centuries of quiet nights, warmth, and care. They bear the weight of the roof, the walls, and the hearth, now they cradle you. Their presence is silent, patient, and unwavering, holding you in stillness, guiding you deeper into calm, tranquility, and restful sleep. Every scent, shadow, and sound in the kitchen blends together into a continuous, seamless lullaby. You are part of it now, entwined with the fire, the stone, the wood, the cat, the mist, and the air itself. Every muscle softens, every thought slows, every heartbeat steadies. With each inhalation, draw in warmth, calm, and serenity. With each exhalation, release all tension, all worry, all fatigue. You are safe, you are still, you are at peace. And as the embers glow softly, the cat purrs gently, and the castle holds its eternal watch over you, you drift fully into dreams, cradled by the hearth, the night, and the endless rhythm of rest.